This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Miss Ruth is in there. This is her day. She's making cakes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mark Jones, Steve D, good morning. How is it? Hi, Tom. You're the first one in the house. Mark Jones, how's it going? Steve D, how you doing? Steve, Ruth is making a chocolate ganache cake in there, and it's $4. And the thing is, Scoot, how you doing, Mr. Scoot? Ruth is making a cake, Scoot. Well, hold on, let's see. It's taller than 3, so it's probably 4 inches tall. It's a heart, and I go, wow, what's that for? So she's making a $4 cake, 200 peso, $4 cake, but it's about this big, about that big, and about that tall. Really, really big cake for $4. Can't beat it, right? Yeah. So good morning, everybody. How is Mr. B? Frank the plumber. Good morning. How is everything, Mr. B and Frank the plumber? Hey, Mr. Jeff Evans showed up in the Philippines. He said yesterday, and so he's here in town. And they did things differently for him. Usually, when he comes in, they just come straight in and go through all that stuff, but I guess they have another precautionary thing. They're making him go through a second step for the coronavirus. He said a little hassle, but it was really, really nice coming through. It was really nice and pleasant for him this time. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Good morning, good morning. William Weeks, good morning, William. How you doing? Long time no see. Welcome on our live stream today. Happy Valentine's Day. Here in the Philippines, it's Valentine's Day. We're 12 hours ahead, so happy Valentine's Day to all the wonderful ladies and guys out there. I don't know if you guys get any gift. I got mine this morning. I got me this one. And a piece of cake. Chocolate ganache cake with about that much chocolate ganache that she made. And it's so good. It's so good. Fattening. They wonder why, Tom, why are you got a little belly on you? Well, you know what? You got a wife that cooks. That's what happens, right? So welcome, welcome. Good morning. Everyone else, Mark is saying hi. William Weeks, perfect single surf size. That's exactly what it is. It's actually it's for 1 to 2 people, and she made these as a special 200 peso. And she's got, I don't know. I'd be afraid to say, and I don't want to say it wrong. She's got a lot of cakes she's doing today. 14, 18, something like that. I don't know. I think she got a couple orders this morning. So she's been cooking like crazy. And good for her, and a shout out to her for doing that. My deal is with her is I buy all the ingredients, she gets to keep the money. And so I've been buying the ingredients for her, so that is her benefit of doing the cake business. So more the merrier. We went and bought $12, $13 in eggs, but they're the large eggs, so she's doing good. And my girl is in Hong Kong, so my travel. William, I talk at the same time as you're live. It's okay, William. It's okay, William. My girl's in Hong Kong. Yeah, they what they're starting to do now is, I guess, flights are not coming, restrictions on visas. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening here. Happy Valentine's Day to you and my Pamela, my beautiful, gorgeous wife, Ruth, Miss Ruth. We're going to eat lunch for Valentine's before she goes to work this evening. Easy duty, just temp checking at port passengers for gift eating at restaurant of her choice. A treat. That's a great deal. That's a great deal, man. Good for you. Good for you, Mr. B. Mr. B, I was thinking about you this morning. I was going to send an email out, but I'll just tell you now, they're got restrictions as to people coming in from other countries now. And if you guys saw my thing yesterday, direct flight PAL to Cebu. One stop, which you go JFK or LAX. Just get to LAX, get to JFK, whatever that is, wherever you live. 500, 560, 600 bucks on the high side, round trip. So, direct flight, boom, LAX or JFK, straight here to Manila and then down to Cebu. And one stop in Manila for 2 hours and then down to Cebu. Once you arrive in Cebu, you get wherever you need to go. Can't beat that. Good idea. With my fiance, sorry I did not see that if I was typing. It's okay. No worries, William. She's stuck right now. We're supposed to be in the Philippines. William, you're one of many, 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 many. I just got information from a couple of my friends that went away and back coming in, and they're having problems with getting out of the countries. Tom, you know, if I would get my retirement SI benefits on the 12th, if nothing was wrong, well, I had gone down to SI office today, they had wrong account number, and I would get it on the 12th. Oh, Mark, I tell you what, was that a routing thing? The bank, right? I will get it on third Wednesday of every month. Ah, okay. Overseas here, you get it the first of the month, right? Overseas here, everything comes in by the third. It's just everybody's out of the country. Now, if it was, like you said, sometimes people get it first, second, third, or fourth week, depending on when your birthday is. So if your birthday is first of the month, I think mine would be, I get it the first week or so of the month. But yeah, exactly. I'm glad you're getting it, my friend. I'm glad you checked on that. I'm glad you checked on it. It's just a fix on their end. It's just a computer thing, so you'll get it on the 12th. Good for you. Good for you. I'm happy for you. On third Wednesday of every month. Nothing wrong with that. And to allow the family is Pamela, brother. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Pamela. Okay, Pamela. Sorry, Joe. Did not understand. I don't understand Tagalog. I barely understand Visayan. I've been here so many years. It's like my friend said, he's been here 38 years. I said, you speak the language? He goes, no, I don't care to. Most of them don't learn it. My buddy in town, 9 years, he's been here 9 years, 10 years. And he said, I talked to him yesterday. I said, how come you, he said, well, Tom, I know a few words of Visayan and Tagalog, but he says, really overall, he says, don't you find that everybody speaks English? And I go, yeah. But what if you need it? And he goes, I've never been in bad situations or any situation I've ever needed anybody to speak Visayan that I needed something like that. If it's, there's always someone around that speaks English. He said, if a tricycle driver or something, he said, they all speak English. It's one of the requirements. I said, for the city. I said, yeah. That's one requirement here, that if you're getting a job as a thing, they give a test for the drivers at the municipality. So, can you read this? Read this to me. Can you read this? Do you understand this? What's this mean? And so they're giving them like 5 or 6 sentences. Do you understand what this says? And understand. And if they understand that, that's fine. If not, they need to learn it and come back, or they won't get their license. Requirement: shoes, long pants, always requirements, a cologne or some type of something that cannot smell, a change of shirt during the day, and of course your license and fees. You must be clean shaven. They got big requirements now. It's crazy. I think the bank gave me the wrong account number. Hello, Miss Judy. How you doing? Yeah, Miss Ruth is in there making cakes today. I don't know, 14, 18 cakes? She has one she's making. It's really a beautiful cake. It's shaped as a heart. It's about this tall. I mean, this big around, right? It says about this tall. And she's selling it for 200 peso. And she's got quite a few of those to be delivered today because people can't afford a lot of times $10, $12, $15 cake. So they will buy something cheaper. Because a lot of places in town will not do that. What a market. Unbelievable market for that. Next year we're going to be better prepared. She could make these cakes up, a few days earlier and have them already and get sold. And what didn't sell, you just take them to the church on Sabbath and just have, everybody have it. Tom Shipman, how you doing, sir? How is everything there? Hello, JGBK. Tom Shipman, good morning again, JG. We'll plan on stopping, and when we get in travel, but I promise I will not bring the bribes. Hey, William, good. Keep it there. They are checking quite a few. I guess the virus has increased considerably, amount of victims. As they said yesterday, it will affect everybody eventually in the countries. There's a lot of countries still not affected yet, but he said that there will be all the countries be affected. Got the water, sewage, and garbage bill. Total was whooping 240 peso. How can you beat that? My water, let's see, my water, sewage, and garbage. I think my water was $3, so 150 peso. So your garbage and all that adds on top of that. That's okay. Good morning, JG, Judes. Let's see, Judy, how you doing? Blue Room, good morning. How you doing, Blue Room? Good to see you again. Thank you for coming on. Whoop whoop, Christian. Good morning, Christian. No beards. No beards then, yeah. Poor Ruth, her back's going to ache after today. Yeah, it was aching this morning, Judy. I was aching yesterday. I rubbed it a little bit. We put the machine on it and gave her some relief. But yeah, she is so excited just doing the cakes. She's really excited doing the cakes. And if it makes her happy, I'm happy. I mean, she's really excited. And you know what? There's nothing better feeling. She put out a couple cakes yesterday, 3, 4, 5 cakes the day before that, 14 to 18 cakes. Orders are coming in. She does have extra ready just in case. She's been baking. That little old oven is this big and that tall. It's been going crazy. She got 3 or 4 special orders. I have some. We have a cake or two has to go down to Ollie's today, so we'll check that out. Good morning, Jim and Rose. Thank you so much, Rose. Jim, thank you for coming on today. Tom Shipman on canned goods. Do I owe Miss Ruth more for the cake? Not at all. You're always good with us, Tom. You don't owe a thing. Nope. Not a thing, my good friend. Not one penny. Not one peso. Nothing. I don't know. Don't ever worry about that. Tom and Ruth, good morning. It's all figured in. I don't care if the cake, a can goes to $5 a can. I'll furnish it for my wife, and she does the pricing accordingly. I will not go in the hole, but then again, too, we have enough profit in the cakes that she's good. I mean, really, if you think about it, the kind of cake she makes, and it's like they always say, it's like it's just flour and things like that. So really, yeah, don't worry about that, Tom. It's all good. Good morning. The other one to know. Good morning. How you doing? Joe Lone again. Good morning. Never mind. Good morning. Never mind. Happy Valentine's Day to you. You can. She loves the cakes and her orchids. Maybe she bake an orchid-shaped cake. She has a cake she is going to make like an orchid. She's not got it yet, but she's got a special request sometime in March. But today she's mainly Valentine's Day. Yeah, she's got I don't know, it's going to be shaped like an orchid type cake. Might be fondant, I don't know. Tell Ruth to pinch and exercise. She wakes up, it'll help her back. Yeah, she's doing good, Scoot. Doing very good, Scoot. Tom, there would be something go wrong with my filling of the paperwork. Nothing ever goes right the first, second time. Think about it, third time before it goes right. Mark, I got to tell you a story. The very first time I filed, right? I filed it, everything was fine. I filed it online here, right? And because I came here at 59, and you don't get to 62. So I'm thinking. And so I'm calling them, I'm all nervous. Well, the check didn't come in. I'm thinking I'm getting it in June, right? Well, no, it don't get in June, you get the month after, right? You don't get it the birthday month, you get a month after your birthday month. So I'm getting all fired up, going, why did I come in and get it? So I'm calling them. I'm calling USA. I'm not calling up here. I'm calling USA. I said, sir, you don't get it the next month. Oh, okay. She said, it's in the system. In fact, if you wait about 1 week, you'll have it in it'll come. It came on the 27th of the month, and I wasn't supposed to get it till the 3rd. So that worked out fine. But really, what really messed me up, they did not receive my form, 7162 form. So in February, if you don't turn that in by previous year, if you don't turn that in before December 31st, you don't get your check. Well, I didn't get a check. Come around the 10th, I said, something's wrong. So I said, yes, sir, we never got your 7162. Please fill out and get it to us immediately, and I'll get your check to you. And sure enough, I did, and they had my check deposited within like 7 days. But that woke me up. And not only me, it happened to a bunch of other guys. IMEV blogs, IMEV, same thing happened to him. He says, thank goodness, Tom, you told me to do what you did. And he said, I got my check. But there's a lot of people, don't get it. If you have the business that you can do, you're very lucky. Just let her do her thing. Yeah, I just let her do her thing. If it makes her happy, I'm happy. I love, it's okay. She don't feel the pain. She's just doing her thing. She don't feel the pain. She's happy. Good morning. Go good. I was worried about the pain. Tom, you never have to worry. It's not anything like that. I don't count. It doesn't matter anyway. Matthew, good morning. Good morning. My house is going up for sale in USA next month. On the way to the Philippines. Matthew, I know you've been waiting for a long time. Congratulations, and I know you can't wait. Never mind. Good morning again. So I know you can't wait, Matthew. Yes, good morning, Matthew. I know that a lot of people are actually right now. I think by fall, by summer, spring and summer, spring's coming upon us, right? But by summer, a lot of people are going to be here, boots on the ground. A lot of people that are here now are trying to get back to the U.S. for visit, just to visit their family and things. They tell me yesterday that they can't get back. And I said, what do you mean you can't get back? Can't get tickets out? I said, oh, man, I'll find you some tickets. And I said, so I found the tickets, And I said, well, try this airline, try that airline on these dates. And had 9 bookings yesterday. People booked 9 bookings from people that sent me emails back that they booked tickets back to the U.S. So 9 people that my subscribers on my channel said, yeah, thank you, Tom. We booked the tickets, and thank you for that. And we appreciate it. We booked the tickets back, and thank you for the info. We didn't even realize that you could do that. And basically, they didn't know that they had direct flights going from here, Cebu, or Manila to USA, JFK, or LAX. And they said, why didn't we do that before? I said, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of the guys are actually going to Korea first and then here, going on the airlines. Eva, I don't know how they're handling it. Eva said they're going from, now going to Kuala Lumpur or somewhere and then shooting over or something. I don't know. One airline's going to Vietnam and then shooting in. So I really don't know how they're going to handle that, because Eva was the main hub there in Taipei, Taiwan. Now, Taiwan, since they're restricted on flights coming in here, changing the rules for all visitors from the Philippines there. So it's creating quite a bit of havoc. So you cannot get a free visa upon entry if you're Filipino there anymore. So it's just all messed up. Yep, good morning, hey, Big Daddy. How you doing, my friend? I love what you did with the drywall the other day. Excellent, excellent. You tell you've done that before. So you're a fixer that can fix those holes in those walls. I'll tell you what, I had a problem with the fridge. It was leaking behind the wall. And I had a drywall guy out there. When you think a drywall guy knows how to do it, I mean, basically you put up drywall and you tape it and put mud on it, right? But there's some guys that can't even do that right. I mean, I am horrible at any of that stuff, but I can do a better job than some of them. Yeah, I seen that job when he got done with it. I said, dude, sandpaper that, dust it down, get that dusted, because it's rippled. I'm going to paint that wall. Well, it's behind the fridge, what difference does it make? I said, dude, dust it down. Get your sandpaper, dust it down, because I'm going to paint that wall. It's got to be painted because of the leak from the from the water fountain thing. And he says, okay. I said, I'm paying you to drywall all that area. Why don't you just do it? I saw pretty good flights from JFK to Philippines. Yeah, Big Daddy, JFK. There's some good flights. Try LAX. You can actually get really. You have to take a red eye, depending on what part of the country you're from. They've got some really good flights. The best one I had, I put it online yesterday on my stories and on my thing on my playlist. It was 28,000 peso. 28,000 peso, which is $560 round trip from JFK and or LAX. And I set it for April the 14th to May 5th. I did it meet and greet just to do it. And April the 14th to March the 5th, or May 5th, excuse me, it was 28,000 peso. And each way. And one stop. Guess where the stop was? In Manila. So you're flying JFK or LAX direct to Manila, 2-hour layover, then to Cebu, and then figure out where you want to go. Or you can just try Davao. The reason I picked Cebu is because it's an international. Now they do have, there is a flight coming from here to LAX with no stop. So you can get a Cebu flight here to LAX or JFK with no stop. And what that means, no stop, you go through the immigration here, they check it, stamp it, and all that stuff, you get all your stuff, and then you go direct there. Tom, found out I retire in the Philippines. I can keep account here in the States. Yes, I need to give them new address there in the Philippines before I leave, and that's my account in good standing. Yes, always keep a Mark King, always keep a bank account in U.S., and you have to have USA address for your bank account because it's regulations. So just make sure you have your bank account available there that you can have it. Because what happens is bank will say, hey, well, if you're out of country, you can't have a bank account here. So they don't care as long as you have a bank account there, they don't care what you do with money. It's your money. But you have to have USA address wherever that is and where your bank is. Now, my bank, I opened up an account and ended up getting bought out by Wells Fargo. Originally started in Florida, but there's no banks there anymore. So my Wells Fargo is Wells Fargo wherever, Kansas City, I think. So, and then my other one is Capital One, which are on Texas. So no worries about that. You just got to keep it. Big Kev, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Big Kev, and thank you for coming on. I'm going to be checking in on flight from Manila to Springfield, Missouri. Jolone, okay. From Manila, Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, check on the flight. Try Sky Scanner. There's many of the guys you can try. Sky Scanner, Cheapo Air, Cheap Flights. I don't know. There's some trips. Kiwi, Travel and Adventure Club. I had 2 people book on that yesterday. Travelandadventures.club. It works out pretty good. Big Kev, good morning. Judy saying, how now, Miss Judy, it would be nice if you'd come meet and greet. Those tickets are pretty good price. Not with my bank. I do not need to keep up a U.S. address. I was in the bank today. They told me I don't need a USA address. So, okay, okay, Mark, let me re-say that. Good morning, Christian. So, Mark King, you don't need a USA address for your bank there? Well, how do you, even if you do your statements online, my banks are required you have to have USA address. Now, if you plan on opening up an account here and having your checks deposited here, I would be very, very, very leery of that. A lot of people are doing that, but they're having issues with it. Sometimes the branch will hold the money for a period of time before you get it. Everything is fine and dandy for a year, and then all of a sudden a new bank manager comes in, or something happens in the format, and so you don't get the check. Some of the guys aren't getting their checks here that have accounts, so they will direct deposit here into your account here. But the problem is there's a delay sometimes. It can be 1 day to 5 days to 10 days. Now my buddy Gary out of Bucolo been fighting this for years, so he gave up on it and just had them change it from Social Security to his bank there in Florida, where they just direct deposit there, and he can just pull out through ATM here anytime he wants it. And so I'm telling that to the guys, please be careful, depending on the banks here. Even if 40, 50 bucks in a bank can hurt, even have to watch it. We went in there, I don't know, a month ago, and deduction of $20. Well, why? Well, you haven't used it in the last 6 months. Yeah, we did. We were just in here. Yeah, we did. Oh, okay, we'll credit back to your account. So you got to be very leery of that. If no activity in the account for a period of time, they'll close your account and take your money. So I'd be very careful of that. Hi guys, sorry I'm doing, sir. We celebrate Valentine's Day today, since it's already Valentine's there, and tomorrow looks like it's really busy. Yeah, today is a busy day here. It's not a holiday, but it is a holiday. It's not a holiday, but it's a holiday in the Philippines, because the reason why, it's a Valentine's Day for your sweetheart, husband and wife. A lot of the stores are closed here in the province, are shut down to a certain extent. Because it's Valentine's Day. You want to spend time with their sweeties. And I understand. It's okay. I think it's great. So what's also good here is I noticed that if you want flowers, forget about it. You can't get them. Forget about it. You can't get flowers here. What I mean, the shops are really, really, really packed, and they sold a lot of flowers already. My friend was telling me, good morning, Makoto Hasabi. How you doing? How is everything going there, Makoto? Thank you for coming on, my good friend. Mark, no, I do. They say I do not need to keep an address here in the States. Was right from the corporate office. As long as it's not a new account, it's in good standing. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe it's just my 2 banks required. I know my bank and the bank, Capital One Bank, does require that I have to have USA address. They have to have some way to contact me through a USA address by mail. I guess legality, by mail. And my Capital One's the same, so is my Wells Fargo. that's and I checked into that before I came, and it's still standard because I just checked on that the other day because I wasn't sure if I needed. I was thinking about doing something different with my banks because they're so it's sometimes a hassle, you know. Good morning, Steve D. Steve, how you doing? Are you heading down to Alaturka today? Today, I want to HH. Good morning. I want to say, my friend, remember the gentleman that's looking for Filipina, Judy, JG, Scott, Scoot, all the guys, Mark. You remember the guy looking for Filipina that left here and went to Manila and has gone to Makati and this, that, and other? Well, he's coming back to Maramug here on Monday. He's coming back. No, he's coming here. Well, he's coming here Saturday. Then he changed his mind. He's coming here Friday. So apparently he found someone that he's wanting to date here. Found someone that wants to date him, and so he's coming here today, tomorrow, whatever. So I told him I'd meet him on Monday. You can only have 250,000 pesos on one account in the Philippines. That's exactly right, Joe. And that's only insured up to that amount too. I never had an issue with my BDO. They also have offices in USA. Maybe that's what it is, Scoot. Maybe that's what it is. My BDO here, they will do it. They did it. It's just like, come on. It's like, oh, why did you do that? It's like, oh man, sir. It's you got to show activity. It's that. So yeah. Now ours is BDO through, but it's BDO Bank. It's a BDO Bank. Oh, maybe I shouldn't stop saying my bank, but my credit union bank. Ah, okay. I'm thinking, how did you get past that? Mark King, you had me. Oh, which no, but really, okay. So it's not it's a credit union. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine because you do all banking online anyway. Ah, high five. Okay, so it's credit union. Okay, I'm thinking, did they change the rules? Did the banks change the rules in the U.S.? I'm going, they couldn't have. So anyway, okay, that's what it is. High five. My Valentine's gift won't be delivered till Monday. Better late than never. Hey, Bill, as long as she gets a gift. Hello, Bill. How you doing? Check out the Rileys. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything at all. We're just talking about Valentine's Day. Plane tickets. Plane tickets to the U.S. You know you can get a plane ticket, Bill, from JFK here and or LAX here or Cebu to LAX or things for $560 round trip. Actually, it was one cheaper for $500, but round trip. How in the world can they do that cheap? I don't know. Actually, I checked it, put all the way down to booking it. I said it's fake, right? So I go online, and so I'm doing it. It says, please put your credit card info. So I got down to the part to put my credit card info in. So, and I made sure it was round trip before I posted any of that information. So it's true. You can add $12 to it to get free cancellation. It's $12 for free cancellation. In other words, to add $12 to the total price of the $560 to give you the free cancellation ability to cancel at any time within 24 hours of the flight. You can cancel up to 24 hours of the flight. Going to Valencia. Oh, you heading to Valencia today? This gentleman the other day that came here, the American came here, it said it's usually about $10 to $12 to go to Valencia by if you rent a car or have a car for the day. Or bus, you can go for $1 to $2 back there and back. But he only wanted to pay $3 or $4 for this poor guy to go there. Yes, Big Daddy, did he find someone? Steve D, he supposedly found somebody here. Yes, he found someone. Yeah. BDO had bad experience. Me too, Steve D, about taking that money. I don't trust that to that point. You know what I mean? Thank you. So if you have 1 mil, you need 4 accounts. Exactly. If you have 1 mil, you can have it up to 250,000 peso. You won't get, you only insured up to 250. You can have 1 mil and you can get 10 mil in there, but you better have, but you're only insured up to a certain amount of money. I personally would be very leery. I would only have an account just to pop in 1, 2, 3 grand if you needed, or 5 grand. I would not have an account with $10,000 in it here. For me. Everybody can do whatever they want to do. And there's guys that have 10 million in the bank here that from USA. But I'm just saying, I mean, my buddy just does everything with his bank. He has everything here. But I don't like putting all eggs in one basket. I just have a problem with that. LOL, Mark. Mark, you wore me out. Tom, I heard a vlogger say, open 2 accounts at the Philippines bank, set up an auto transfer once a month, and the accounts are transaction, no worries. You can do that. You can do that. You can open up a dollar account, and you can open up a peso account. And the dollar account at the same bank, and a peso account at the same bank. And there's no transaction fees there, of course. So if you want to take money and say the peso's down and you got money here, you want to take advantage of it, you can do that. And some people make a living doing that. Taking a couple of grand, throw it in there, and they do that. They make money doing that. Some make a living playing the market that way. Well, you can transfer from U.S. here. All you need is a routing number and the code, the bank code, and you can transfer here. There's a small fee for the bank here to receive it. I don't even know what it is. I think it's $5 you have to pay. But and that's what I did. I did transfer from bank to bank, not using Western Union, not using any of that. I just used the bank. And then they need the SWIFT code. Couldn't remember what it was, SWIFT code. And once they had that, they could transfer. And I think it was $5. So in the big scheme of things, it's $5 because I was buying this, I was buying the lot, and I needed money. I could pull up to 50,000 peso a day on my credit card. I have a limit on my card, U.S. But here they only limited me to $400 a day. So I had a dilemma I had to get past when I was doing this land and stuff. So what I did with the guy in the beginning was I said, hey, can I just pay you? I can only pull out so much a day until I get this bank thing squared away. And he was fine with it. So I met him every day, paying him $400. But then and it became easier for me. Christian, it's like it's the USA. They only issue the first 250. The bank fails. Yeah, it's only 250. So if you have money here, you have to be very careful about putting money in the banks here. I'm just saying. Now that's me. Now Scoot may have 10 million in the bank here and has never had any problem, but that's my opinion. But don't take my opinion always, for sure. Wow, JFK and LX, right? Thank you. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, JFK. Check it out, Skyscanner. In fact, if you go on my page, oh man, where's it at? It's in the stories. It's in the stories. You know how they do stories? There's the sheet in there. I put in there last night, showed all the rates. And you can click on it and share it right to the page. Scoot, you can open an account for yourself, BJoy. Yeah. Hey, Scoot. Yeah, open one up for me. I wouldn't fly the coach from the U.S. to the Philippines, from my country, Japan, even 5-hour flight to Manila. I'm flying Philippine Airlines, business class. Macado. Awesome. No worries, my friend. I don't have as much money as you. Remember, I'm a retired poor guy living in the Philippines. Yeah. It's $5,000. It's $5,000 to fly first class from here to USA. I checked on it one time. It's $5,000. I go, there is no way in the world. Go there, of course, round trip. I go, wow, $5,000. It's like $5,000 first class. I lost 30K with BDO. It took a long time to get some of it back. And Steve D, you probably didn't get it all back, right? My friend lost a little less than that, about 20,000, and they just ended up just taking it. They just took it. And he went back and argued. Finally, they won the war. He won a battle, but they won the war. They ended up keeping all of it. So be leery. We have $40 in the bank in her account. That's it, and that's all ever go in there. It won't go any more than that because there's no need in it. Why would I put money in the bank here? I mean, why would you do that? Emergency? There's other sources. There's other ways. You can buy. You'd be better off if you buy. Look what Mr. B did. Buy one of those M Mueller cards. drop 5K on it, 240, 250,000 peso, put 4 or 5K on that card, and then when you need money, just go any M Mueller and do it that way. So you can do it that way. You can go get an M Mueller or a Gcash card or a Cebuana card, and you put money on that card. It's basically a card, and then say, oh man, I'm running short. I need another 10,000 peso. So you just go put 10,000 on it. Now you could do that. That would be better than putting it in the bank. You won't get interest or anything, but you're not gonna get interest anyway here. Not enough to worry about. Philly, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Mr. Brian. Did you got my message last night? I hope. And yes, they are doing the same thing. Demonetizing videos. All my live streams the last week, no money. Don't know why. Don't understand it. Said this video is not appropriate for the viewers or something like that. Yeah. Back in November and December, Philly, they were doing the same here. Every other 2 live streams, even on Ruth's thing, they just never did do it. So you would get the super chat if somebody gave you super chat, but you would not get any kind of, so you wouldn't get the dollar or 50 cents or $2, whatever it is. That in a lot of cases, it's usually 50 cents to $1 you get on a live stream as far as anything that matters on that. If you get that. Emily and son, good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Emily? How's Philly doing? So Philly, yeah, that's the only thing worked out with me. I sent an email to the Creator Studio bunch, but to Google, but no response. This was last month. Only problem with getting Cebu is if you want to go somewhere else, baggage fees can kill you. Most do not only baggage flying out of Cebu, but the fees very strict on weights. They are strict on weights. Best thing to do is what I tell everybody: ship it, buy on box. Ship anything you want in the Philippines, just ship it. And then if it gets here in the 3-4 weeks or a month, I mean, Scoot sent me one from Atlas. That company he worked for got here in 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I don't remember. What is it? 3-4 weeks, Scoot? You tell me. How long did it take you to get from your place there where you live to here? You even tracked it for me. Philly, good morning, Philly. So Philly, yes, how it worked out. I make a lot of money Forex, Forex exchanges. Anywhere from $3.50 up to $8 transfer. You mean debit card, not credit card? I meant debit card. Yes, I meant debit card. Good morning, I'm fed up. How you doing, my good friend? Good to see you here. How is everything? Congratulations, Mr. Newlywed. There's a HBC bank you can take 40 count out a day. Okay. Yeah, HBC 40K out a day. Yeah, I don't need any money anymore, but HSBC sticks on ice. Hello, Philly in the Philippines. Hello, Philly. Hello, hello. He's waiting something on Jude's. JG, I expect to say that. Don't forget to hit the likes. Yeah. Don't even mention that word. I know. Good morning, Tom. Happy Valentine's Day. My crap's going on right now out of China. YouTube will not monetize. You know what it is? Even before that, they did it before Philly. Brian, they did it. What was it? Oh, how to rent a motorcycle in the Philippines or something like that. I did a video on recently. No, what was that one? I don't remember. I can't even think the name of it. But anyway, I had like 4 or 5 videos. I didn't say anything about the crisis. I can justify business class, more baggage, luggage, better food, airport now, lounge. No one bothered when going to the restroom, but not first class. I've never flown first class with my own money. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was just me getting demonetized. Yeah. Yeah. There are many rich Filipinos that have tons of money. Where do they put it? They put it in the banks. They put it in the banks. Some don't. Some carry it in their pockets. Some carry it in their purses. I don't know where they put it. They do put it in the banks, though, Ray. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? They do put it in the banks. I'm not saying that not to do it. I'm just saying if you put money, just be careful. I mean, I would, man. If I had $5,000, would I put it in the bank here? No, I would not. I personally would not. I would. I don't. They covered up to 250,000, but I don't know. I just wouldn't. I don't know. Don't forget to hit the likes. Thank you so much, JG. Don't forget to hit the likes. I expect you to say that. He's walking something. You walk in the encyclopedia, you know everything about anything Judy is saying. Ray coming on board. Philly, good morning. Hello, hello. So Philly's saying don't say anything about that. Okay. No, Kevin, I guess, no, it's not just you getting demonetized. If you talked about the world crisis going out of China, I will not. I'm not talking about the crisis there. I'm just talking about tickets. I had one yesterday I just did on tickets, airline tickets from USA to here. And they did that. The other one was what one I put on this morning, what I miss about USA, like food, clothes, shoes, things like that. They did the same there. They demonetized that. The one that Ruth and I did last night on her cakes, they did the same. We premiered it last night. It was a live stream. It was the same. Demonetized that. So any live stream, no matter what it is, it seems to be they're just automatic. Must be a glitch in the system. It's demonetized. So on my end, on Ruth's channel, and on my channel, it's showing demonetized. She did one on how to make a Valentine's cake, and that has nothing to do with anything. And it was demonetized. So they're just. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, Philly. I took my buy-in box 3 months to get to Philippines. YouTube is trying to save money by making up reasons not to monetize videos. A lot of times, probably true. Probably true. I can tell you this for sure. They're messing with the views. I went to bed last night. I don't know, 680 views on a video in climbing, and I woke up this morning had 400 views on it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't see first class going. I didn't see a first class going to Philippines on a business. Good morning, Marshall Islands. How you doing? How you doing, Marshall Islands? Steve D, I sent 4 oblique buying boxes. Yes, took 3 months. I think mule train cargo. I think you can draw. Scoot, can you draw dollars from video account in the Philippines at a USA branch? There you go. That's a good answer. I don't know if you can or not. Buying all your videos. Hey, Bryden, are all your videos monetized? How far is it from Bukidnon to Davao? Ron Malfris, how you doing, Ron? It's about a 4-hour bus ride. It's 4 hours, 4 hours and a half, depending on how they're coming over the mountains and what's happening on the traffic and things. Getting out of Davao or getting in Davao is the problem. It's not like that you go, psst, you're there. But getting in, you can be on the outskirts of town going through the checkpoint, right? Because you still have to go through the checkpoints, even though martial law is just checkpoint. From there, getting in town can take you 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We're used to, when I was coming into town, it'd take 10, 15 minutes from there. Last time Ruth and I was there, over an hour and a half trying to get through town. It's just, I don't know, it's amazing. And LAW, aloha, LAW, you are still around and alive, and good seeing you, my good friend. Welcome on our live stream today, LAW. Welcome. I wondered about that. When you took business class instead of first, I thought maybe they changed it and become business notes first. Ray, the exchange rate they give us is not too good. I was wondering about that, Scoot. I don't know if you can draw money out in the banks in U.S. if you have your money there. Something else I do want to say. I think YouTube, what they're doing is they must be focusing on a lot of different things. Algorithm, you ever know sometimes something that is really good can be really bad? So, in other words, they may have something that's really good. It's like having a cake that's perfect to you, but you try to say, I want to make it better, so you start playing with it. But they have all these algorithms to catch everybody else, and maybe the algorithms are fighting against everybody else. It just seems like that. Now, are they going to get upset at me saying that? Maybe, but it's the truth. I'm not saying anything bad about them. Just saying maybe they're fighting against it. I don't ever say anything bad about them, like I don't cuss, and like a lot of vloggers get on there and cuss and everything else, but they have ads. I had a guy on the other day, just really giving it heck all the way up and down. He has ads. He has more ads than I do. And he gets ads. I have people that run videos up and down the road and have children in them all the time, and they still have ads. But yet, I run it for 5 minutes. I don't have any. They run my ads down. So I don't know. I even noticed my subs. I was growing 2,000 subs a month on the average. And YouTube is really maybe people don't like watching, whatever. But um, I gained 800 subs yesterday, and I looked this morning, and I only gained 100 according to the form. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I looked yesterday. It tells you how many subs, like, gained 800. Well, I come this morning and I gained 60. It's like, what the heck? But I don't. That subs doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter really. I mean, it's just a point. It's just a fact. I'm not sitting here going, oh man, I'm right this that. I'm not sitting here counting. I mean, I won't look at that again. I won't look at any of that stuff again. LAW, good morning, LAW. How is you been to Hawaii? How was your trip to Hawaii this last Christmas? If anyone has any topic that YouTube would demonetize, just let me know. It's something that you believe is important. I don't care about being monetized or not. I might say it. It's certain words that you say bad about them. It's that word SUB, SC. they get upset about. But what they do is, when you upload a video, they go through it with a computer and they say monetize or demonetize. You can go in and submit a review on it, but the problem is you got to have 1,000 views on it before they'll approve it or not. Every once in a while you get one approved that's less, and I do that too. I'll go in and I'll submit a complaint to them that, hey, relook at mine. There's no reason for it to be, but it's gotten to where it's automatic. I mean, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I mean. I like doing YouTube. It's not something that I really enjoy it. It's something that I get enjoyment out of. I'm not doing anything else anyway. It's not like I'm working a job or anything. YouTube's my job. It takes about 16 to 18 hours from Manila to Manila by public transportation. Hey Tom, did you sneak to? She's making. Chocolate this morning for chocolate icing, and she was putting this much thick on the cakes, on her little cakes, and it was rolling off. So she was putting it in the fridge and kind of getting it cold and trying to get that that to build the chocolate on it. And so when they dip into it and it's going to be ice cold, they're going to really get that good taste of that chocolate moist, that makes it melt in your mouth. So I did dip into that, because she was heating it up on the stove and it was just kind of warm still. And so I went and got a spoon, grabbed me a big spoon of it and walked away. And she never saw me do it. But later on, I guess apparently I had some over here on my lip. She said, you've been in my chocolate. Morning, John Green. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. You still here in the Philippines? Hopefully you're well. How is everything with you? Hopefully you're doing good. John, welcome, John. I heard from YouTuber that YouTuber's algorithm sees videos under 10 minutes in length and demonetizes them. So they're creating videos that have at least 15, 16 minutes in length. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I wonder what's caused them to do it the same, Mikado, on the live streams. It's really weird. I mean, I have friends, RVers and stuff, that put up a video and they'll get 500 views the first half hour. And they'll get 10,000, 20,000 views per video. 50,000 views per video. And then they'll wake up the next day and it's all back down to 10,000 views. So they're even asking me about it. I said, man, I don't know anything. I wish I knew. I sent emails out to people, but no answers. Nobody seems to know, or nobody knows, Man, that cake looks good. I'm going to tell you something. You ought to see the one she's making this morning. Ruth made that one. That went out, that went over to our neighbor's house. She's making different cakes for different people, but that particular cake that you saw on the screen was the neighbor's cake for happy birthday cake, and then she put all the stuff on there. I need everyone to watch ads. Yeah, Steve D, you're right about that. Hey, Steve D, fix your comment section when you get over to Ollie's. Tell him to give you internet so you fix your comments. I can't leave comments on your channel, and it really bothers me. You put up videos yesterday, 2 or 3 videos, and I can't even comment on them. So check that out, Steve D. Many coffee shoes. He shot out a cannon this morning. Philippine banks only insure up to 500. I thought it was 250. Is it 500? A peso. My deposit of $1 million each year from rents. I pray it doesn't have Bernie Makeoff. Hey, so is it 500 peso? I thought it was 250. I could be wrong. Wait for the crash. It's hard finding coffee beans, roasted coffee. Don't even talk to me about it. This is only my second cup of coffee this morning because I got up at 5:30 this morning, but RR is spending the night at school, so I spent time with her. She's spending the night tonight at school at camp, and so I talked to her and had fun with her. I had a little breakfast, didn't get to have my coffee. Ruth had me some juice, and so I had to spend time with my little girl. I said, would it be bad if I go to school and I sleep outside the ground and to make sure you're okay? She goes, Daddy, don't do that. I said, why? I want to be with my baby and make sure she's okay. She goes, Daddy, I get embarrassed if you come to school. Your mommy, daddy's outside. They want to make sure you're okay. She goes, that's embarrassing. I was teasing her. And she says, would you really? I go, yeah. No, I'm not going to do that, honey. I said, have fun and be safe. Ray used 2 banks. Coffee beans, there's no coffee beans, man. Forget about it. They have plenty of coffee beans, but the roasting abilities are something different here. I bought coffee beans a couple yeah. I'm still here in Palo Lete. Oh, awesome, John. How's everything? How's relationship? How's family? Everything going good? Might not happen till Sunday. Let's see. Funny, Ray. Funny, Ray. So, John, you okay? How is everything with you? I know that with me, I went to get coffee bean the other day at the store. There's certain coffees, instant coffees I like, but there's a grower here that grow beans and they roast them. But the roasting, they're very bitter, and I think it's how you roast it and how long it's roasted. But it's so bitter, I couldn't even drink the coffee. So I'm back to my Nescafe again. I cannot find good coffee here in the Philippines. Unless it's the Folgers instant coffee or something like that I use, or the Nescafes. It's about the only thing in it, and it's horrible to me. I'm used to my Keurig K-Cups there in USA. I got spoiled on that stuff. Two, if you think about it, a lot of people today. Her phone was ringing this morning. Can you make me a cupcakes today and stuff? And Ruth says, I'm really packed. All the cakes are basically done. They're all in the chiller in the fridge, chilling and cooling down and setting up. You know, it's a cake you have to set. They have to set. You can't just bake a cake and then put icing on it and then ship it out that day. You have to let the cake set so it can set right. When you get roast green coffee, just get it first crack. Okay, that's the sweetest. But Frank, you know what? It's weird because it's like Frank, did that help you the other day? I talked to you about. Hopefully that helped you the other day. From what I can tell, I don't know. I mean, there's many growers. Our school grows probably 50 hectare of coffee bean just on one area of the land they have as you're going in school. I mean, you drive. It's about a mile long of just coffee bean on the right. I don't know if you saw it in my video. Just on that one area that they have there, they have hundreds of hectares there, hundreds, and they roast coffee. They roast the beans, but I don't know how they're doing it. You know, I really don't know. I'm not that much into how they do things like that here. As for unroasted beans and roast it yourself, brother, I could try to do that. It's another thing to do, right? You need some Starbucks coffee. It always perks me up. I do actually need some coffee today. I'm running sluggish today. I need to perk up some. I'm running really slow today. I'm not as pumped up and as running as I always am. Because I'm usually a lot more out. It's like Chicha says, you okay today? I said, no, I'm running slow today. I need another cup of coffee. I'll have to get me another cup here. Heading out to dinner. Big Daddy. Hey, Big Daddy. Thank you for coming on. Daytona, fantastic. Keep all the bikers in tow there. Keep all the spring breakers in tow because they're all coming. Be prepared for it. And thank you so much for coming on the stream today. I told you to go buy some coffee bean plants and make your own coffee. In fact, we're going to do that. I can get some from municipality for free, but the problem is it's a task. I'll have to do that. I have to get the ground prepared. My ground is not. I have too much clay out there, and I have to order some sod and some stuff from the municipality. I can get all that stuff fairly inexpensive or free. I just have to do it, and I've been busy. I'm doing nothing. Yeah, it's too much work. My girl loves coffee, but she always drinks that 3-in-1 instant coffee. Never tried Starbucks. I wonder if she'll like real coffee at Starbucks. Probably not. She loves 3-in-1. She probably won't. Ruth stopped drinking coffee all the way around. She's drinking ginger tea because of her not feeling good, and it seems to be doing really good on her. As you know, coffee. She was drinking too much coffee, she said. Of course, I could drink 20 cups a day and I'd be fine. In my mind, I don't. I drink 2, 3, 4 cups in the morning, and then in the afternoon I drink a cup. Big Daddy, see you later. Picking up coffee beans is the worst, very time consuming, I would think. I make my own roast. So do you? I'm living life. Everything is good. I'm trying to get used to the culture. Went to get smoke test for the motor. Exactly what you're talking about. What a nightmare getting a smoke test. And when you're blowing into that muffler, when you have to blow into that muffler of the car, and you're blowing really hard, and you're doing it, and the guy's looking at you, you got to blow harder, and you're going, what a nightmare this is. I'm joking as a joke. It's smoke test for the car emissions. They stick a pipe up the muffler, and the muffler goes, oh no, here it comes, emissions test, and they test for the emissions, and and if you get a gold star, you get out of there. If you don't get a gold star, you don't get licensed. You will not get a license, and there's a lot of non-gold stars. You don't get a license here. Just stay away from the Robusta coffee. Smells like burnt tires and roast upsets your stomach. I won't do it. Good morning, Mars. How you doing, Miss Mars? How is Miss Mars doing? Thank you for coming on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Mars. Miss Mars, I tell Serge thank you for coming on last night on Ruth's little premiere on her cake. Robusta coffee. I don't know what that sounds funny. Robusta. Robusta. Good morning, Mars. Happy Valentine's Day. I miss good horseradish. Timothy Michael. You know what? I do too. I miss good horseradish too. You can't get it. You can't get it. Oh man, I gotta tell you something. Scoot spoiled me. Scoot sent me a pack of Libby's corned beef. He sent me more than one pack. He probably sent me 5 or 6 packs, and each pack is 3 packs. Well, as you know, that's expensive. It's really expensive. Corned beef in the can is expensive. $5 a can at least. So I know he paid, $15, $18 for those 3 cans. Well, I go searching for it just to start, because we love having that now because we can't get beef, so we're eating the corned beef. Forget about it. Just forget it. It's $10, $12, $13 a can here. I am not paying $10, $12, $13 a can for a can of corned beef. Libby's corned beef. Go figure. Yeah, I'm not doing it. That is a nice to go native coffee on a hill. You know what? They do have some good native coffees. I really enjoy Starbucks, but I've noticed Starbucks coffee in the Philippines is too strong for me. I have to order coffee latte with a little more. Ray, can I say something about that? You're exactly right. I ordered coffee from Starbucks last time I was there. It was so bitter I could not drink it. It's very strong. It's bitter. Something's wrong. Something is wrong with Starbucks there. So I go to Green Mountain Coffee. I think it's called Green Mountain. No, not Green Mountain. It's called the other coffee shop. What's it called? Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean. I go to Coffee Bean, and it does pretty good. I know some people cannot handle caffeine a lot and drinks a lot that have it. I don't know. I mean, I've normally been a coffee drinker. I drink a lot of coffee in general. Well, what's a lot of coffee? 4 cups in the morning, 3 cups in the morning. It's not bad. And I'm talking these cups. I used to drink a lot more than that. I used to drink a lot more coffee than I do now. Come to the Philippines in May. Are you really, LAW? Awesome, man. I know you can't wait. This has been a long time plan of yours. Good to see you on here this morning. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Well, I mean, more like their bodies can't handle it. I understand exactly what you're talking about. State of mind, good morning. Your body can only handle so much of the caffeine. That's exactly right. And I think that's probably what happened to my little Ruth. I mean, she's little, and she's drinking a big cup of coffee for her, and it just didn't make her feel good. Hello, how you doing? State of mind, welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day, Miss Mars. Good morning. State of mind, good morning again. Mama Tarla, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Good morning and happy Valentine, Mama Tarla and husband Gil. Yes, tell your husband hello and hope you're doing well, Mama. Mama, aloha. Makado Hussaby, good morning. Yes, I drink 4 20-ounce cups of coffee a day, Joe Lone says. 4 20-ounce cups. I drink 3, 3, maybe 4, 4 to 5 cups a day on the high side. And this is it. But now listen, I only put 1 small teaspoon. I'm talking a small, I'm talking about the spoon that comes to this, not really a teaspoon. It's like half a teaspoon of this in here. That's it. I don't put, her sisters will put 3 or 4 teaspoons in there and then have a cup of coffee. They make espresso. They like their espresso. Mama Laura, Mama Tarla, happy Valentine's Day. John Green, good morning. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Ray Wolf, Christian, how you doing this morning? Scoot, you already gone? You still here? Mr. Scoot. I was going to tell you, Mr. Scoot, about property here. There's actually more lots. If anybody's interested in buying lots, anybody's interested in me in buying lots, let me know. There are some more lots available. Since I put those lines online, and people are telling me they want more lot to buy. And Mr. Ollie at the restaurant has 2 lots he wants to sell. So if you're interested in lots and buying a lot or buying some land, let him know. Christian Martin said hello, happy Brother's Day. Tom, just go out and buy a teacup and say to Ruth, here's your new coffee mug and drink your coffee in. That's nothing wrong with that. It's a great idea. That's a great idea, Mark. I can do that. A teacup. Yeah, just get her a small teacup. One of the ones you can't even stick your finger in. I mean, who makes those? What's that for? This, right? The ones with the finger won't go in. That's what I need to get her. I'll do that. That's something I can plan on. She won't mind. One thing about Ruth, she's pretty simple. She's not, what I like about living here more so than me in U.S. with my lady here. I enjoy that she enjoys her coffee time with me. I love, in other words, all bets are off, things, TV off. We just sit and chit chat for 10, 15, 20 minutes and have our cup of coffee. And no matter what, we take that time. No matter if she's got to go to town, no matter if I have to go to town, no matter if we have phone calls and this, that, and other, we take the time. We do that in the morning, we do that in the afternoons. Our time is 4:30 in the afternoon. At 4:30 in the afternoon, no matter where we're at, what we're doing, we take the time. Now, if she's not home or we're not home, okay, fine. But every day at 4:30, it's coffee time. We'll get us a cup of coffee, or in her ginger tea, or she'll have Lipton tea, a cup of tea. And I will have a cup of coffee, and usually with some type of snack. A snack is usually a cookie or a piece of cake or something like that. And that's what we do. We've been doing it ever since I came to the Philippines. I mean, it's just something, a ritual that I started doing because I'm tired of always go, 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 go. And I have slowed down a lot considered what I used to do, man. I used to be runner. James Jeb Jam yesterday. I saw where we watched the stream. I wasn't able to go on it, but I saw him, and it's like he's fireball. Man, people couldn't keep up with me. Frank the Plumber, happy Valentine's Day, baby mama. Baby mama. Oh, that's right, state of mind. That's your mama. There you go. That's right, I remember. I'm willing to bet, Mikado, Ruth wants a Hello Kitty. She does. She does. I found a Hello Kitty spoon in the kitchen. So I'm using it, right? And so I'm teasing. I said, well, I'm going, what? She goes, oh, that's my spoon. Where did you get that? I've been looking for that spoon. I said, it's sitting in the cabinet there. And so she goes, oh, that's fine. She grabs that spoon. That's her spoon. Hello Kitty spoon. Really, no lie. Hello Kitty spoon. Big brother, what's the cost of land per square meter over there, Tom, on average, and how easy to find a small plot like under 300 square meters? Oh, man. Big brother, there's many. How you doing, my friend? Welcome, coming on. It can range anywhere from, to buy it, depends on where it's at. If it's got water or non-water, you can spend as less as $10 per square meter, is up to $20 per square meter. You sometimes buy it for $5 a square meter. But really, overall, it depends on where it's at and location. If it's agricultural land, there was a lot right up here. It's sold now. Right up here, it's a 15 by 15 square meter lot. The guy, Jeb Jam wanted to buy it. and he decided he wanted to do something else. And the day I had 10 people want to buy that, they put a check and they bought it, and it's done now. So that land is gone. But you can buy a lot. There's 2 lots in town that my buddy has. Actually, listen, if you want to buy land, you can buy it as much as anywhere, 1, 2, 3,000, about 2 to 3,000 for a 10 meter by 10 meter, 10 meter by 15 meter lot. And these lots go anywhere for about $3,000 to $4,000. They have them right now. You can buy it for $3,000. You can buy some down in Don Carlos for that amount of money right now, big brother. So on average, and you can buy many small plots. If you would email me, big brother, on young.tom23, I'll send you the links on those ones that's for sale. You want to buy them? I don't get anything out of it. I don't get a dime out of it. I didn't ask for any money out of it. So I just I'm doing it for my friends. Ollie has 2 lots. He wants to sell also. Same, Tom, a flat white in the mornings. A husband is always nice. Yeah. With a husband is always nice. It really is, never mind. It really is. It really is. Having a nice time with your husband or wife. You know, I can say this. There is a big difference. There is a really big difference for me living with a Filipina than what it was when I was in U.S. Really big difference. I don't know, maybe it's the environment there, stress and the pain and all this stuff, you know. I don't know. But it's different. I have to say it's completely different than what I'm I had to adjust. I had to calm, she calmed me down. I had to adjust, you know. I knew how to get you off coffee. I can have Chicha pinch you every time you look tired. Yeah. Yeah. She does a good job at it, Scoot. She does a good job at it. Never mind. Good morning, state of mind. Mars, you said hello 3 times. What's up with that? Mars saying hi to everybody. Thanks. Is your email on the channel? I missed it. Big brother, Young, YOUNG.Tom. Judy put it in for you, or Scoot, Young, or JG, Young.Tom23 at Yahoo. Email me, big brother. I'll email you some lots and sizes. I don't get anything out of it, like I said, and you make a deal with them. You make a deal with them yourself if you're interested in it. And then that way, you know, and then I get nothing out of it. Because I was doing it, and I was trying to help a couple of Americans. It's like, wait. They're having me run around this, that. I said, no, I'm not running around. You know, I'll run around and help. I'll go down and check a piece of property. Like Scoot has some, I'll help Scoot out any way I can, of course, because he's my buddy. I'll help anybody out. But this guy wanted me, can you go to Valencia? And can you do that? I go, no. Well, I'll give you gas money, $10. $10! No. Gas money, $10. Yeah, $10. No. Hold on. No. I'll set the house for $10. So, yeah, it's just people sometimes will get you to try to take advantage of you. You know what I mean? Like that. March, you said hello to me 3 times. Yeah. How far are you from that new airport? State of mind, Philippines just different. I'm actually, if you were to actually get in a car or say motorcycle and go there now, I'm about 20 minutes. I'm 20 minutes from the airport. 20 minutes easy, maybe less. Tom, you were not in all these live channels learning like we are 3 to 6 years before you went. No, I learned the hard way. I learned from I learned from just coming here. Yeah. I try to get help from Rique. Now, Mike and Britt, my Philippine Journey, and Britt helped me what they could. But remember, there were newbies here, too. There was Philippine Dreams, there's Rique here, and there was Bud Brown and those guys. But I could never get anybody to answer my emails. I mean, my messages, my comments. Rique would never answer my comments. I could never get Philippine Dreams to answer my comments. It just didn't. I don't know. Mike did, and Britt did. I asked Brett one time, I said, do you think I could come over there and live on this? Brett goes, yeah. I said, that's Mike's same thing. Mike said, yeah. Okay, I'm getting this, yeah. So it gave me an idea. I said, okay, which I already knew the answer to. I wanted to affirm it. You know, I wanted that confirmation, even though I had 5 or 6 guys already living here, and they're safe fine. But I wanted just them that's on YouTube, because none of my people are on YouTube. Yeah, young.tom23. Thank you, JG. There you go. The difference in my wife, she curses me. And well, you might deserve it, Josh. A lot don't answer comments, Steve. They really don't, my friend. They really don't. I was. That's one thing I said when I first came here. I will always answer comments, and that's a lot of channels' downfall, by the way. A lot of channels will fail because they don't answer anybody's comments. If you don't answer somebody and they ask you a question, how you expect to even have? And why are you even there? Why you even have a channel? Well, for the money. Well, you know as well as I do. People that get monetized today doesn't mean they're going to get a check for $1,000 a month. I mean, Scoot and I just talked about that recently. I mean, you're lucky to run and run and run, and you might get a few bucks a month. I mean, seriously, it's not there. 10 cents. Sorry, brother, Makoto Hasabi. Mars is just saying hi. She just forgot. She didn't know she didn't talk to you. Mars is one of the very first ladies that I saw online doing a live stream. And back in the day, yeah, I did research on coming here. I'd be honest with you, my worry was they had the bullet scam. You guys remember what the bullet scam was? Where they put bullets in there, and then all of a sudden all kinds of trouble happens for that person in your luggage when you come in the country. And so they had that happening. And so I was really scared. I had already sold, I already did this, and I was like almost on the plane. Not really, but 6 months away. And all that started happening with the bullet scare. Like, what in the world? Ricky was here. He wouldn't answer my comments. I talked to a lot of people wouldn't answer my comments. Well, the bullet, what they were doing is putting it on there. It's like, oh man, my goodness gracious. So that's before Duterte came in. Duterte saw all of it. But I got to the point, it's like, oh man, what am I going to do? Should I stay at that? Is it okay for me? Is it okay for me to come there? And then I got all worried. I'm sitting, I'll never forget, I'm sitting at the house going, I really messed that up. Sold everything I had. I got money in the bank. That's fine and dandy. But then again, too, where I'm at, I got to spend more money to live here now. So I got to buy it all back. So I need a place to stay. I need this, that, and other. And I was thinking that on the bad side. And then my friend Gary up in Bacolo called me one time. He was here, and he'd been here for a while. And he told me, he says, Tom, what's your worry? He says, don't listen to that news. You listen to fake news. I said, what about me coming to Mindinao? I said, Ruth is there. I want to come there. He says, come here first, meet her, get it kind of feeling, then go back to States. Get your stuff together. So that's what I did. Best decision I ever did. And Ruth reinforced it. And when I came here, it reinforced everything. And I said, it's not as bad as everybody let it out to be. It's not as bad as it always seems. Things aren't always what they seem to be. And good and bad either way, I have to tell you, it took me 6 months to get the culture shock in. The culture shock affected me so much, like John Green is saying. It affected me so bad. The culture shock here. It was like, whoa, well, they don't do that. They do this in USA this way. They do this USA that way. Oh, why do they do that? That's not, so what do you mean it's floating down the street? Somebody used the bathroom. What is that? Like that. So it took me a while to get over that. It's like, you see the poor animals and this and that, and I go, I am just not used to that. And so it took me a while to get a grip on reality of, okay, I'm protected in U.S. I'm really protected there. Don't think that you're not protected. You may get mad at this and get mad at this politician, get mad at that politician, but at the end of the day, unless you've been in the troops and been in the war and everything else and been throughout the world and understand what I'm saying, you come to a country that you've not really been. Oh, sure, I've been to Bahamas, I've been to Brazil, I've been to Colombia, I've been to places like that, and I've seen that. I've been to Mexico. Man, I'm from Arizona. I used to go to Mexico all the time. I've seen it. But here, it's different. Is it different in those countries? Yeah, it is to me. Did I see poor? Yes, I saw poor there too. I seen poor in U.S. I see more poor in U.S. than a lot of times I see here. Believe it or not. And it's true. Because in Daytona and Orlando and Florida and Georgia and Alabama and in Tennessee and even in Arizona and Texas and Dallas, you can drive down a road, you're going to see it. And you're just going to see it. You're going to see people leaning against the buildings. You're going to, they're drinking whatever, or they're just trying to stay warm and cuddling and everything else. So here it's the same. It's just the family takes care of them here. They don't throw you away here. A lot of times people just throw people away in the U.S. Here they don't throw you away. They take you in. I heard some lady screaming in the cart the other day, just screaming out really loud, lady screaming. I'm going, oh man, what's wrong, what's wrong? I run out there, and it was her son and her children bringing her back into the house and putting her in the wheelchair. She was in that much pain and agony, arthritis, rheumatism, and everything else, and she could not be moved. And she's not well, so her family is just taking care of her. So, there's the difference. I remember the bullet scam. You remember that, Steve D? Yeah. Tom, is that still going on now, China? No, they're not doing that. Yeah, it's what it was. No, it's not. I'm talking 5 years ago. No, it's not anymore. It's where they were actually doing that before. It's before all the president people were in office. And so I said, so I had that problem I was dealing with, and I said, should I come? No, this is all before corrupt. Yeah, that's exactly right. Got to go. Okay, Steve D, see you later. Oh yeah, I saw that Blue Room. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. And they're starting to do it there. Yeah. Hit the likes button, JG says. Guys, if you hadn't already hit it, 38, 39 on, 37. Okay, so you need to sleep. Bye. See you later. Mars, give your love to your wonderful man. Tell Serge we said hi, and thank you so much for coming on. Tons of homeless people come to Philippines Florida for the winter. State of mind, they really do. And you know what? It was like they'd be living behind the buildings wherever you go. It doesn't matter. They're just all over the place. You're right. They're coming from New York and everywhere. It's not just one place. They're coming from all over the United States to live in the warmer climates. Arizona gets it. Texas get it. New Mexico gets it, Every state's still the same way, but it's getting worse before it gets better. Yeah, I agree. Mars, see you later. Thank you so much. Joe Lone, you're exactly right. It's can you deal with it? What it is you're protected up certain, but the problem is, can you deal with it? And that's the thing that I had a problem with. I can see it getting worse, but then that's the reason I came here. It was getting too worse. But can I deal with it? Well, I can, but I can't. I can't deal with all this, that, and other, whatever that is. I'm not going to get in detail here. It doesn't matter what it is, right? So when I get here, I say, okay, I can survive. I can figure it out. You know what I mean? See you, Marge. Thank you. I noticed that a few have stopped replying to the comments as soon as they get monetized. I'm not talking about anyone here, just a few random others. You know what, Judy? That's right. I have noticed that too. And I tell you what happens. I'm just going to make a statement here. Everybody that I know has gotten monetized, except for about 4 in this last year, 18 months, have stopped doing YouTube. Stop. Because they think that by getting the money, they're going to get money. They don't realize that it's not the money. They don't realize that it's the videos that drive the channel. It's not the live streams that drive the channel. So I'm telling everybody, if you're planning on everybody making money on YouTube, you're not going to make it doing live streams. You're going to make it doing videos when they reincur and look at the video, reincur. So every time, Judy, every time you go on one and you look at an ad or whatever and go through it, right, there's points there. And then you get certain points if you watch it all the way through, and there's points if somebody watches the ads through it. But then again, too, like someone says to me, Tom, you get 4 ads on your 12-minute video. Yeah, it's automatic. It's just automatic. I hit the button and it shoots across and it pre-fills it in for me. I can take those out if it bothers you, but it's okay. I mean, it's just the way it is. Howdy, Wolfen. How you doing, Mr. Wolfen? Also Finch. Good morning. How you doing, Miss Judy? Night, Mars. See you later, Miss Mars. Tom, even the poor people here in the States are still richer than the poorest people in other countries around the world. Just look at the ones in Africa. True. That's true. Great point. Great point, Mark. Great point. I've been working with the displaced people who are living in the streets now for the last 4 years. Joe, I know you did, and I know you coming here are going to be doing the same thing, and shout out to you for that. And congratulations for you doing that, my good friend. And I wish you a lot of luck with that. And I wish you a lot of luck with that, because there's a need throughout the world. It's not just here there's a need. There's a need throughout the world. And yes, I agree. Before, I was giving money to Africa, and I didn't even realize that I could give money to the Philippines. But then realize I could give it by my local shelter down the road. But there are poor here that don't have slippers going to school. There are poor here that don't brush their teeth. There are poor here that pull their teeth out instead of getting them fixed. And that's the reason you see a lot of people with no teeth. At 10, at 12, 13 years old, where their teeth are just rotten. They're yanking them out. Homeless have, yeah. Tom, don't worry, I'll never be monetized. No worries. I just do it. News trend in my area where multiple families living together to pay rent. Yeah. And they do that here too. Graham, good morning to you, sir. Welcome. How are you doing, Mr. Graham? Thank you for coming on. It's a hobby, Tom, like like you. I love to do it. Yeah, me too. I like doing it. Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe I might help a few people. Just like if I do, I hope I do. Some people I know that I have helped. Some people I know that maybe I've not helped. It's okay. Poor people in Japan are those who are off welfare, but they're much richer than poor people in other countries. Welfare here pays minimum about $58,000 per month to a single person. See, that's the thing, and that's what they're trying to stop in U.S. That's why it's my favorite channel. Tom and Ruth's videos, informative, everyday stuff. Some channels are just repetitive. Thank you so much, and thank you for that. I try to give it different, and I have Arello coming on. He always gives me ideas, and Dave Forgot gives me ideas. Say, Tom, talk about this. Scoot gave me 3 ideas the other day. Talk about this. JG gives me ideas. Really got some great people. In fact, Judy gave me an idea. So I always get good ideas from my valuable subscribers, and I appreciate everybody. I really do. It's not somebody I don't appreciate on the channel. It's so hard. I know what you mean, Tom. You can put up with living in the West, but you don't want to be there. Yeah. That's it, Graham. That's it. Yeah, Graham. Good morning. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, I could go there and live for like a month, tops. As long as I don't have to deal with a lot of people. No, I mean, as long as I don't have. Here's something that bothered me. Okay, I just going to tell you something. My friend was driving down the road. He has an old truck that he's driving, and he said he got pulled over because it's just an old truck. He got pulled over the other day. He checks the lights. Said, there's nothing wrong. Everything was fine. He said, why'd you pull me over? Your back light's out. Well, oh, it is? Let's go look. So he goes back. There's nothing wrong with this light. Oh, it looked like it's out, and the cop's leaning over. He said they're just giving him a hard time because his old truck. It's just an old beat-up truck. I mean, the fenders are wobbling and everything else. Sir, you need to get that fender wall before it falls off. It's just an old truck. And he says, I'm really getting fed up with it. He says, guy says, you don't have a seatbelt on. He goes, I pulled up. Oh, you don't have a seatbelt on. He said, sir, there's a camera right there. I can prove it. I have a camera. It shoots that way. It shoots that way. And it shoots me here in the truck because I have it sit that way. So, it's just that stuff. It's best when you can reach out and touch one person. That's it, exactly. Everybody talks to each other. That's what I find cool here. Yeah. Look at BT. That guy is getting so good now. Yeah, BT's really getting good. And BT will be here. Wolfen, are you going to be here meet and greet, I hope, right? So, high five. I hope you're here. BT's coming. Davo Don, good morning, Davo. How you doing, my good friend? Welcome. How's New York City? How cold is it there? Jeb Jam, my buddy. Jeb Jam, good morning. Happy Hearts Day to you, sir. Welcome, Mr. James. How you doing? I'm sorry I did not see you yesterday on your stream. I have been busy. At what? I don't know. No, as people, I have, in fact, the solar guy's here this morning. I just heard him outside. He's not doing anything. He's picking up some batteries off the bikes, the old batteries. He wants to have those. Before I start doing videos with displaced people, I will ask to start taping. Yeah, I would too, Joe. I would too. Ops. James is working, writing contract. Jebe here. Oh, Jebe, how you doing? It's okay. Hey, you're here. That's all. The most important person in the family, Mama's here. Tell him I said that too. Tell him I said that. Yeah, everybody here on this channel, I have to say from day one, there's a lot of channels spin off of this channel, many channels that spin off. A lot I don't see anymore. It's okay. We have a lot of good family and friends here. Come on. Tom, I know I can live there in Arizona, my place. Here in Arizona, my place paid for. I have a place, much beach, cost me much to live here. States, unlike there in the Philippines, a lot cheaper. You know, that's the thing. Here's something, and I said this the other day, and Mark, you bring up a good point. Great, great, great comment. But think about it this way. How much does it cost you per day to live in U.S.? I hate to see Scoots bills. I'm talking about hard costs. I'm not talking about your credit card bills that you had in the past, this, that, and other. I'm talking about hard costs. I'm not talking about big screen TVs and stuff like that, but I'm talking about hard costs. How much does it cost you to live there? You know, your rent, electric, phone, your insurance for your car, insurance for your house, your taxes on your house, all that stuff. So if you figured it out, how much? Is it 100 a day? Is it 50 a day? Is it 500 a day, right? It's not really. It's probably going to run anywhere from, minimum of 40, 50 bucks a day, right? All the way up to, 150, 200 bucks a day per month. I'm talking per month. So say it's 100 bucks a day times 30 days, right? So it costs you that much to live there. Here in the Philippines, here is the difference. How much does it cost here in the Philippines to live a day? You can live as little as $5 a day, $10 a day in 30 days. $5 a day, $10 a day compared to $50 or $100 a day. And I don't care what people say. $5 a day, you say $10 a day here. $10 a day here at 30 days, right? So $20 a day at 30 days. So, and I started thinking about that here. Okay, I have no rent, just my electric, just the food, and this, that, and other. I have my internets. It's $1 a day for my internets, or $2 a day for my internets. Put that on there. My food is going to $1 or $2 a day, right? Not even. Say $3. Oh, it should be really nice. Say $5 a day. We all know this don't cost me $5 a day to eat. Let's just say it does. And then internet, right? And then insurance on top of it, right? $30 a month, $40, $50 a month. Just say that right there. So you're at, say, $10 a day. Say $12 a day or $15 a day to live here in the Philippines. Even on the high side, if it costs you $20 a day to live here in the Philippines, that's $140 a week, right? So you take $140 a week times 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Even if you say it costs you $200 a week, $800 a month compared to USA. I started looking at that and thinking about that. I said, well, my insurance is this and this. So I added up, okay, and so you get around the $20 a day range, right? So you're at $20, even $25 a day. It's 7 days a week. So you start adding it up. And there you go. I'm not buying gas or fuel or anything else. And that's really, mine is kind of high. I live high compared to a lot of people, really. Because I have 3 internets. How many people have 3 internets? I have, I do. I live higher than most. If I show, many will follow. You're right. You're right. They will. Wolfen, you're exactly right. How are you doing, Judy? I think that quick gratification of live streams and getting that 50 bucks a week in donations or more causes a big investment in live stream and time people lean toward. Yeah, that's what it is. They get 20 of that or 30 of that. So, but you have to reach the $100 threshold. And once you reach that $100 threshold, a lot of times, depending on where you're at in the world, they won't send you the check or deposit in your account. You have to have a bank account or they send you a check, and sometimes you have to wait on a check a week to 2 weeks getting here. So depending on what it is. So you'll find that a lot of people, it's like some that I've talked about before. You heard me say that I'm not going to give a list, but I know of many people that started a channel and they're monetized, been monetized, and they don't do it anymore. They just stop because they realize they started looking at it. I'm only getting 10 cents a video, and I got how many views on it? I got 300 views, and I made 20 cents or I made 50 cents on 500 or 1,000 videos. 1,000 views. I got 1,000 viewed videos. I made $1.17 on. So I'm at 5,000. I made $3 on. I have one that has 80,000 views or 100,000 views. And I looked the other day and $26 on. So it depends on how long they view it, how long they stay on it, and what they if they click on the ads or they don't watch ads or they just click on it and he clicked on it by mistake, things like that. That happens. I want to be colder than which. That made me laugh. How you doing today? Hi, Don. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Anthony Wilson. Thank you so much. And thank you for so much for coming on, my good friend. And hopefully you're doing God. Chef Kevin Nash, he is making some good food. Happy Valentine's Day. Car insurance is high in Arizona, same as homeowners. You know what, Scoot? It is. Somebody was telling me it's really expensive there in Arizona. Car insurance, huh? I remember, and I thought mine was high as $100. JG, I'll be back. Okay, awesome. Was watching another there was a boy talk about the prettiest. Okay, please Scoot, any higher? Where do you think it's going, JG? Where do you think you're going? Here in Oz, we need roughly 1,000 per week. Australia. I'm trying to think. Mine was running about, I would say 300 a week, 400 a week. Sometimes at one time, it was $200 a day I needed to make, and that was my thing, just to make ends meet and pay the bills. Now I'm talking net. This is all net money. This is not money that, gross money. I'm talking net money, 200, 250 a day. But then I finally ended up getting it down to, 300, 400 a week that I needed to survive on. And just before I came, I had it down to a little less than 300 a week before I came here. And I was living in an RV. But it's the insurances, it's the property tax, it's the life, it's the fuel, it's the life. Here you won't be using a lot of fuel. Hopefully you'll stay locally. You ride a motorcycle, you won't need a lot of stuff. Hello, Anthony. Altogether, our cost is about $75 per day, including all the utilities. There you go. But we're lucky living in such a small town in the middle of nowhere. There you go. $75 a day. It's just say $100 a day at 30 days. There you go. Can't beat it, really. That's not bad. Wolfing is Valentine's Day. Yeah, dropping at six degrees. Joe Lone is saying. Where are you going, JG? Frank. So funny today. I get my passport tea. So you get your passport today. Good for you. Good for you, Frank. I walk in the room, look at something there, forget what it was. I've done that before all my life. I've done that. I walk in another room, forget where I'm going. Mama Tarla, I'm back. Awesome. What if you're single parents with a new car with payments and paying apartment travel frequently a date? What cost would that be exactly? I don't know. If you're single and you date, it's gonna be at least easily 100 or more a day, right? Hey, just to survive in U.S., it's got to be at least $75 or $100 a day. It's got to be. Right? $700 a week, right? 4 weeks, $3,000 a month, right? So, I mean, mine was running about $1,200 to $1,500 a month when I was living there before I left. But I was living in an RV and I didn't really have any expenses. My rent was $300 a month. I made a deal on that. So, you got to do this from the heart, not from expecting money. Exactly, Wolfen. Exactly. High five. Yeah. Not for the money. Exactly. Yeah. If you plan on it, it's not going to happen. Exactly. Don, you're right. Kind of wish we had one good snowfall storm this winter. Usually, almost every President's weekend, we have Easter tons of snow, but not this year. Sorry about that, Judy. You want snow? Go to Buffalo. No, Judy. I used to say to myself, please don't let it snow no more, please. And then I remember going out in shirt sleeve and it's 60 degrees and feeling really good, right? And going outside and feeling really good. And then next day, lake effect, snow, a blizzard came in. Where's that jacket? Where did I put my jacket? I thought we didn't have any more cold weather. Over in a chair. Hey, Tom, have you been watching the crypto market? I've been maybe more in the last few days than I could on YouTube in 6 months. You know what? Somebody was telling me that the crypto is really going erratic, going up, and people are making money. I haven't looked at it recently. I have money in there, but I haven't looked at it. I need to look at it today. I only have $40. $40. That's all I put in it. But we pull some out. Remember, I had to pull some out. So 40 each. My mom, you say we need the good snowfall to kill the germs. Yeah, my mom did too. Oh, Blue Room, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love coffee. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I try walking out and then walking back in again. See if it usually works for me. I've done that too. I've had something in my hand and said, where am I going? And RR said to me the other day, I'm walking around the house and I said, RR, I'm looking for my glasses and I can't find them. I've literally been looking for. Have you seen them? And she's laughing, laughing. She's, Daddy, they're on top of your head. I said, what? I said, I looked up there earlier and I didn't see them. I think what I did was thinking I thought so heavy. I put them up there. I was looking and forgot I put them up there. Blue Room, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Blue Room. Exclude my mortgage on my house. I could live on about $500 per month in Tokyo. There you go. I have virtually no electricity bill because of my solar, so I only pay for water, sewage, and food. There you go. That's a big advantage for me. I have to say my solar does help out quite a bit here. I think my bill is about $600 a month. It's about where I'm living on now. I'm living pretty good on that. I have to tell you. Well, we go out to eat. I don't know what I could do more that I could spend money on unless I go buy something. But other than that, I don't need anything, right? What do you need? Mitch, thank you, Mr. Mitch. Thank you so much. We appreciate the super chat. Thank you for coming on, my good friend. I'm going to ShopRite tomorrow. I usually wear denim and shorts. People look and say, what? Do you really? Davo. ShopRite's going to say, here comes Davo Don. He's walking in the door in his shorts again. And he's going to say, what are you buying ice cream for? Because I love ice cream in the middle of winter. Nothing better than that. I'm going to go check out Chris and Cebu. Be back if you're still on, brother. Tell Chris hello. Ken Unger, good morning, Mr. Ken. How you doing this morning? My home is paid for, and I still spend $6,000 a year to live on it. It's just cheap compared to other states. State of mind, you're exactly right. I love Florida for that. Probably like you do. There's not a lot of taxes. You just pay your state taxes like JG pays and Scoot pays. It is easier to live there. I have some friends that have some houses that they rent out and they make an income there. They were thinking about husband and wife coming here. No reason, just to have a little place on the beach and just enjoy life. They were in Colombia, checking out Colombia and some other places, and planning on coming here. I said, well, come check out Palawan. That's where they're going. Do I need to do the visa now, the 30-day one where it's a plane ticket and a 30-day visa? Frank, you don't need to worry about it. All you got to do is get on the plane and come here. You get it upon arrival. You come here. Here's your passport, right? You got your passport. What they'll do, they'll open it up. They'll check it, and they'll scan it. And they'll scan it, and they see that's who you are right there. And they scan it just to put it in the system. Check as if everything is okay if you've not been here before, right? And then what they do is they stamp it, and here's your 30-day visa, and they'll give it to you. And there you go. You don't have to worry about anything. So there you go. They give that to you, and you got 30 days. Then during that time frame, you say 3 weeks later, I'm going to extend it another 60 days or whatever. You go in there, and you walk in the BI office, say, hey, I'd like to extend this. Say, please fill out this form, sir. You fill it out, give them a copy of your first page and when your arrival. When you arrived here, give them a copy out of the copy machine. You put that in with that piece of paper, turn it in, and they give you that back with a piece of paper for you to sign, and they stamp it. So you get 60 days. Then you just keep doing that until, or find another visa. Wear your jorts. POTUS is coming to the Daytona 500. Veterans could have watched the race free. Awesome, Mitch. Race is there. Are you going to man the gates? What are you going to do this year? What are you going to do? Are you work for NASCAR? Are you going to be working for one of the race groups out there? What are you going to be doing there? I mean, single in the Philippines, renting a new car, traveling and dating. You know what? If you're single in the Philippines, you come and travel and date, it can cost you a lot of money. You're going to stay at the high places, and you still spend. Inflation's here. The only thing is cheap. You go buy a beer here is cheaper, right? Rooms could get as pricier than they can in U.S. So, and then however you live, because you can still go to TGI Fridays and still spend $10 on a plate of food. Or if you go to Yellow Cat Pizza or a pizza place, you're still going to spend $10. for a pizza. Everything is the same as it is in U.S. There's no different about living here than it is in U.S. The only difference it is lifestyle. All the prices are the same. Your electric's going to be the same. It's going to be a little cheaper. Your water's going to be a little bit cheaper, but the lifestyle's just going to be different, and you're going to live differently. That's what the problem. That's what the deal is. People come here and they say, man, I can't live no less than $2,000 here. Well, yeah, probably. If you still go out and drink every day and party and smoke and do all that stuff, sure, it's going to cost $2,000. But too, you could be like where Wolfen is in BT. They could live there, and they could probably live there less than $1,000 a month, where they're at in U.S. But it's all the other stuff U.S. attacks onto that. Your insurance, and every time you turn around, something new you got to get. You can't even drive down the road without getting pulled over or a ticket or this, that. That's the difference. 28 degrees. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning, Maureen? Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I saw Ken Unger. Nice to put a name. Miss Judy. I saw him on live stream yesterday. Ken, I saw Michelle on this morning. Yesterday. Your passport gets you in for 30 days. There you go. Let's see, XR 33, 34 now. Awesome. Bill, I'm going to check that out. Yeah, cars are pricey here. Yeah, you go buy a car here. You're going to pay $5,000 for a used car. A new car can cost you 10, 12 on up. You're going to pay $5,000 for a used car that's wore out. But you don't need one. Most of my friends that had a car sold it. What do you need a car for? Even if you're in the city, in Manila, and some of the ones, I'm going to ask Brian how often he drives his car. I should ask him this morning. Brian, you still on? I don't think he's on. But if he's still on, how often he drives his car? I know Chris sold his. I don't know. Don stopped smoking. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't smoke. Still more tired waking up on the floor. I didn't go blind. I'll put your picture pretty dark. Need a tad more light for you where your eyes see. Oh, good. Yeah, saw you. Kevin. Tom, China might be suppressing the numbers. Yeah, it is. Yep. They are, Mitch. They are. They're suppressing the numbers. I lived there. Dwayne Dusick. How you doing, Dwayne? I lived there for less than $1,000. Yeah. And you know what, Dwayne? I even tried living in U.S. less than that. I couldn't. Don't know why. Just couldn't. But I know my lifestyle here, I can. Too, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You're getting 50 peso to the dollar. That's the key. So you get 50 pesos to the dollar. The average thing you go buy might be 50 peso, but you're paying $1 for it, right? Like a small canned goods is $1. So you're paying for a small can, a 6-ounce can, $1. Now, last year you could buy it for 28 peso. So you're going to see things changing. Inflation. Yes, I'm going to the Philippines to retire, and they're pretty much the same standards I would have here. Yeah, exactly. You can easily live pretty good standards, here. You're not going to have a lot of the same features as you have. The easiness of getting things done. You're going to have a hard time when you go, say, for instance, you're going to go, I'm just going to say pay a bill. I'm just going to say you're going to pay your electric bill. You may have to wait an hour. You may have to wait 4 hours every month. You may need to go get, say, for instance, you need an MBI done for something. You may have to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But if you go to Manila, you get it the same day. But you may have to wait all day. Everything that you do here can take 1 hour to 5 hours to the next day. So if you plan, Chichi and I planned something, we planned for the day. That's the reason a lot of times, what did you do? All we did was go pay this bill at PLDT, and it took us all day. Why did it take you all day? Well, I had to sit and wait in there an hour and a half, and it's 30, 40 minutes to get there, 30, 40 minutes to come back. You had to have lunch, and so it took most of the day. So when I had gone Vietnamese, they keep looking at my passport, then said, oh, I forgot something, and handed it back to me. I forgot too. Placed 20 in my passport. I gave it back. He stamped it real fast then. Did he really? Did he really? Did he really? So yes, Mark, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Uh, what they did now, what they're doing now is your arrival here in the Philippines now. You go through the normal thing. Once you arrive at your destination, where Cebu or Davao, CDO, say you're going to Bohol, say you're flying into Palawan or wherever you're flying into, a person will meet you at the airport. A delegate at the airport now will meet you, and you'll have to go through another custom agent. And they're doing that now, as of now, as a new program they're going to be starting to go into effect. So there's going to be some added different securities you're going to see before where you leave the country and you're coming back in. And a lot of it inters with the thing going back. I said yesterday, I will not get into that, but they're starting some new programs. Happy Valentine's Day. Mitch is banning talk of that subject and demonetizes the videos. Yes, exactly. I'm trying not to get into that subject. They're demonetizing all the videos because of those words and things we're stating on that. And in fact, most of my, I'd say, last 10 videos that I've done, of which I've not said anything at all, has been demonetized. And it's not just me. Philly, same things happen to Philly, and happened to Chris, some of the guys, same thing. They're all emailing me, and I'm emailing them back. Do you need to get a new car? Do you think a good used car might be enough, especially some of the roads there? Judy, yeah. Judy, in that case, people don't need a car. The roads there are so horrible. If you have a new car, it'll tear it up. Tear it up. I had a car, rarely never used it. You know what? Even my car, when it's running, I never used it. My bike, I get around, especially. You know what? Our life in the Philippines, that's exactly right. Oh, Dwayne, you're talking about 1,000. Yeah, okay, no worries, Dwayne. Less than 1,000 US. I could see that. Hey, if I wanted to, I could. I could live on less than the US. Live fine. With my girls, if I had Ruth and R there, I live fine. I know how to live on $1,000. We'd be growing our food. We'll be doing this, that, and the other. And I could do it. I know how to do it. And I could do that in the U.S. I could probably live on $1,000. Will that include insurance? Probably not. But that include living comfortably in life? Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Because what do you need in life, right? Just food, shelter, this, that, and other. But, we would have all we need. But and that's our goal. We're presently in that path, heading that way, not to live there, but to visit. Visit only and come back to our home here. Our home's here. Her home's here. Still have my car, comes in handy too. Sir Liner. Sir Liner, your buddy is coming to town today. Today, or tomorrow, I think today. I think he said today. Anyway, your buddy's coming to town today. Met a lady somewhere in town at the hardware store, so he's coming back. Say a prayer for me. Anyway, Judy's coming back. Dwayne, hey, Sir Liner.
Judson.
Oh, Judson, get it okay? Everything okay? Is he happy? Huh? Yeah. What's this? Yeah, those old bike batteries that came off the bike. He bought them. I made him a deal, and he's actually going to take that. He's going to make some. He's going to make power packs with them, and power packs for something. I don't know, but he'll get advantage of it, and he'll make good money off of them. Good money, because those things are expensive. I can't live here in the U.S. for 1,000. I could live. I would not include my insurance for the family, but I could live there 1,000. Live fine. I know where to go. I know what to do. I mean, but I'm just that kind of guy. And I wouldn't be. I mean, we'd have everything. We'd have aircon. We'd have everything. I would not spare it. Just the key is having your place. It doesn't cost a dime, whatever that is. Your house. It has to be paid for. If you don't have it paid for, that's the key. But if your house paid for, Man, it's really windy out there. You hear that? Really windy. Sir Liner, Tom, where are your ladies in red? This lady is in there making cakes. She has 18 to do today. 18. And then my other lady is spending the night in school tonight at Valentine's Day. They have a project where it's God's daily worship. And she's going to spend the night, and they got daily worship all day today. And then tomorrow, it's Baptist. And she's got daily today because it's Baptist school. And then in the morning, they have service in the morning, this, that, and other on Saturday, and then she'll be home at noon. And then she can go to our Seventh-day church at noon. And so she's looking forward to it. And it's been the night, and I let her have the phone. So how happy is she? Hello, Real Men Cook. Good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning, Real Men Cook? It's been 25 years, Sir Liner. It's been 25 years since I've been to the Philippines. Dwayne, hey, nothing wrong with that. Well, I'm here. Judy, I would just buy a car and pay cash over 70s. One-time deal. Did you guys see that thing? All Social Security's changing the age, retirement age now. 66 2 months, 67, 68. If you're born between 1955 and what was it? I don't remember now. They're changing all that, and then the benefits are going to be changing. Way to go, Social Security. Changing in 2021. Mark King, my traveling companion, is going to the Philippines. Would put $10 in my passport and part in the Philippines with 3 Balik buy-on boxes. I never had to open any. I guess I was lucky. Tom, do you pay PLDT online? I do not. I go to PLDT and pay them at Cebuana. I was going to pay them online, but it's easy to just go to Cebuana or Palawan and pay it. We just pay it. That's for real, Tom. I was married to Filipina before. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do they enforce insurance there? Not here? No, not really. Judy, no. They do. Listen, if you have to have insurance to get a license plate. In order to renew your license plate the next year, you got to have insurance. You always have to have insurance on your car here if you renew your plates. Not all plates are LTO certified. Like that one's due. I have to pay that on that one. So I have to get insurance on it. Well, I have insurance. I mean, renew it. I just bought a tail light bulb for my car today, which took a few minutes. In the Philippines, it would have been a whole day. Ray, that's exactly my point, my friend. That's exactly my point. Exactly to the T. Exactly. I went to town to get a drain, what do they call that? A cleaner to clean out the drain. A drain snake. You know, it's just some twisty. Some just go in and you can twist it. Some you can just throw it in there. All day. Nobody has one. What do you mean you don't have it? But nobody has one for this aircon because it's just coming back in the house. I'm going, man. So all day long. Took me all day. 20 places. Nobody had one. You can travel 30, 40 miles too. Just try to get one. Nah. Don't even know what they laughed at me. You ever done drain with snake? What kind of snake? No, we don't have snake. No, we don't have that. No. That's not what it's called. It's called something else. Well, they didn't have it. For me, I get out of the airport. There was more than one checkpoint at the time I got out of the airport. It cost me $100, but it was about myself. It cost me nothing then. I tell you what, Mark King, here they're starting to do more checkpoints as you come off too. You're just doing it. But same here, all my Corona beer videos got demonetized. Did they really? Yeah, our Life in the Philippines, yeah, mine did too. Every one of mine did. It just really was. Not only that, they demonetized others, just not that one, others. So there's an online payment option you do about these Philippines like BPay, PayPal, etc. Yeah, there is. You can't trust them though. You can't trust them. Reason why is if you pay a bill here does not mean that it goes directly to the company. You have to really make sure you do your due diligence. And if that bill, make sure it goes there and check it before you leave that they received payment on that. Because sometimes this will happen. Here's payment from my PLDT. Here's $22. And then instead of it going to the bill, sir, $22. I just gave it to you. No, sir, I didn't get it. Well, where's it at? It's happened to us 3-4 times last few months. So you got to be careful. Where's the money I just gave you? I just gave you. I don't, sir. Need $22. So make sure you do. That's the reason we're careful about paying that stuff. Don't pay it online. So what we do, we go and we pay it, and then walk out the door. I go online and I check it. Did they receive it? Well, we didn't get a payment of this. Here's the receipt that we paid this bill, right? Here's the receipt. Oh, it'd take a few minutes. No worries. We'll be back. And so before we go home and check it, you have to check everything. You just have to make sure. In U.S., not a problem. Here, you gotta. Sometimes you have to do. Your lifestyle will change, and it'll change sometimes in a good way, in a bad way, if you're not willing to take the time or patience. Me, I depend on that one, my beautiful, gorgeous wife, to take care of that. That's the reason I don't go pay bills, because I get frustrated. What do you mean? We go pay one bill on Globe, big, beautiful office, nice. Go back in next time, it's gone. Where's it at? It's an hour north that way. What do you mean? How we pay our bills? Well, you got to do it online now. So you have to go plow on, and you have to fill out the form, just like at Sawana, M. Mueller. You fill out the form and you pay it. But you better make sure that goes in that door, and she does it right there, and never let that out of your hand, because this right here will happen. Sir, where's the money? You never gave it to me. Yeah, where'd it go? You didn't give me no money. Yeah, I did. No, you didn't. I'm going to the Philippines. Let's see. I'm tired of the cold. Yeah, missed it. Who's coming back? Yeah, that is some wife you have there paying your money for doing nothing. Yeah, she just gave me money for just sitting here, right? That's the kind of wife. Yeah, she is a good wife. Later on, guys, got to pack it up. Okay, 18. Yeah, Mikado, yes. Ken, yeah, thank you. Yeah, 18. 18. Yeah. Ty Tom, saw your video about restrictions on folks coming from Japan. The airline said the restriction is only if you're in Japan for 14 days or longer. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, thank you, Scott. 6459. Eventually, SS will be gone. Yeah, state of mind is heading that way, my friend. No restriction if you get just changed planes in Japan. Okay. Maybe they just drained snakes, but they were out of twisty things. Yeah, I tried to ask them for the twisty things and everything else, but they didn't have it. So if you fly even JFK to Taipei, you won't be allowed to go to Manila. Exactly. You had to find another way. If you're coming to JFK, do a direct flight like I did yesterday. I put a video on Devil Don. Direct flight, JFK to Cebu or Manila, $560 round trip through Skyscanner. Really can't beat that. Don, it's time. Philippines stop all flights to China, February 29. The time when it's set? Yep. You're exactly right, Devil Don. They're not going to accept it anymore. And so Taiwan now is not accepting any person from here unless they get a visa before leaving here. So new rules. So this person's upset. So that caused that person, and that's the reason that VFS changed and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, that's the reason all that stuff. A lot of stuff's changing. But they had a deal going on with that is here in the Philippines, if you're coming here to the Philippines, you cannot get here from there. But so you have to figure out another way. Just do a direct flight, man. $560, no worries. Kevin, same here, but I was curious, car insurance mandatory in the Philippines. Half the people on the road don't even have driver's license. Judy, it's mandatory. If you're going to have a tag on your car, it's mandatory. After that, but if you want to renew your tag, you got to have it. So if you renew your tags on a regular basis, you'll have it. But that's what LTL is starting to do. They're starting to check in everybody, and that's the reason you see them all backed up. Wait and see in 1 year to 2 years, everybody will have to have a driver's license and an insurance. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You'll be surprised what's changing here. They are getting their driver's license. A lot of people are. Film, you're paying it. Yeah, exactly. You never throw away receipts. Never, 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 never throw away anything. You keep it for 3 years. Vlog your payment. Real men, exactly. Yeah, vlog it, exactly. Listen, I took some 20s in one time to exchange, and they said, you're short. I said, no. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch everything. With white face, you're walking ATM, exactly. At least now, do targets. What they're doing. Hello, Nolan Tate. How you doing, my friend? Yeah. Hey, Davo, just take a taxi. You're better off. You save money if you do the direct flight. Just run a direct. Don't even use EVA. Use Emirates. Emirates has a flight now. I think they're coming out of JFK. I know they got them going to LAX. Emirates is a really nice airline. I saw where Emirates had some great deals, but it's $560 using Emirates yesterday. So can't beat it. You sure can. That one right there, I think is $11. It's $11 or $12 for that cake, and it is about 5.5 inches tall. 4.5. No, it's about 5.5 inches tall, and it's chocolate moist for free. I mean, yeah, JFK. Yeah, I can use Uber if necessary. Davo Don. Hello, Trent Family Arcade. How you doing, Davo Don? Yeah. In fact, if you think about it, yeah, I would too. I would just use a car, Uber. Yeah, wow. Good morning, 1210. How you doing, Mr. Loomis? Welcome. Always a pleasure to watch the channel. Thank you so much. Mel's videos. Good morning. How you doing, Mel? How is everything? Yeah, in fact, what they did was they stopped the flights going into those countries, and so they're making it easier to come here. They think by doing that, by stopping that. So what their airlines are doing, they're looking at other routes and looking at other ways of coming. So what they did was open up a few routes. I understand, I saw yesterday on the news coming out of U.S. So it's going to be direct flight. So you'll be able to take a direct flight from U.S. now. So check with your airlines. You'd be surprised. I know Delta is trying to run, because Delta, that was the hub there. Delta hub there, the big one in Hong Kong. So Delta was running flights from there in U.S. straight there. Now Delta, I heard on the news yesterday, it's going to be running straight flights from Dallas or LAX here to Cebu or Manila. Here's Chiches. I got a cake. The guy's honking his horn out there. Don, get a good choice. Mr. Bangladesh tries upscale. Tom, Michael, and Heidi. You changed your thing again, Michael. Well, you know about swine flu and pigs and Davo? Yes. All the above, Michael. And so Cebu, it's worse than Davo. In Cebu, it's worse. Cebu, when we were there, is worse than that. But yes, Davo, in fact, Davo over a month ago, I did a video on that also, where what they did was, Michael, they confiscated a lot. Yeah, 13,000. Yes. That's been going on now for about 3 months. But it really hit in Davo in December, and really hit hard in first part of December. Now it's gotten worse. And Cebu got hit really hard. And in fact, they're throwing away the canned goods, Michael. Canned goods in the supermarkets. They're going and actually looking in the canned goods sections in the supermarket and reading the labels and pulling off the cans that has that in there from China. They got a list. And if it's from China, it has on there, and it has that pork listed in it. It goes in the incinerator. and they're pulling out cases and cases and cases and cases. I mean, there was actually a tractor trailer load of canned goods that they showed on TV. Now, why they didn't open up the cans and dump it and throw the cans into recycling, they didn't even do that. They're throwing the whole can in cases into the dumpster. I mean, the police department's actually just... It's crazy. I'm going, okay, only in the Philippines. I would have opened up the cans, had some other way of doing it, and disposed of that way, but they cooked it in the can. I guess they cook it in the can because it's easier to cook in the can, and if somebody gets it, it's better than throwing it in there in a can not cooked. I don't know. Loomis, good morning. I would not get in the car with Mr. Bangladesh. I wouldn't either. The big problem is the flight's going to sell out soon, and they can't have any more because they don't have the space infrastructure to put more planes at the current airport. They have, actually what they're doing is, they're doing the smaller airports like Guam, Vietnam, some of the other, Kuala Lumpur, a lot of Indonesian, our flights are running in there, and then they're going to book those flights into those countries. Dubai, and just shoot them in. They're just going to shoot them in. I don't know. That's what they're saying. They canceled every one of those flights at Eva Air. I booked flights today. Delta has no flights direct from West Coast to Manila. Did you try East Coast, Scott? Did you try the East Coast Delta? I have tickets on Eva, but not until August. Oh, okay. You're probably fine. We'll call it. Philippines Airlines has direct flights to JFK round trip 900. Mikado last night I did it is $560 round trip unless it's gone up. In fact, where's my phone? Let's just check it right now. We'll check flights right now just for the heck of it. What do you say? Because I have so many people that will ask me. Oh, where's my Sky Scanner? I don't even have it on this phone. Oh crap. Well, we'll just load it on. How's this? Sky Scanner, where's my thing here? We'll see a Sky Scanner. Let's see if we can get it on here. Let's see here. Install. I don't even have the app on this phone. Go figure. Sky Scanner itself. The reason I'm doing this right now because I have so many people ask me about this. Flights. All right, let's go from, let's just say from JFK. And we'll go to, let's just say Cebu, Mactan. And let's put it on March 18th, just for the heck of it, and come back on April the 8th. One adult. Search the flights and see what it's like. Philippine peso's fine. We're just going to check flights just for the heck of why I'm online right now. And these flights, this will pop in a second. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate the super chat. We really do. Okay. Here we go. 36 flights. We're searching all of them now. And you're going to love this. The fastest is this one. Now, these are direct flights coming out of New York. And this is what I've been saying all along here. Okay. 15 deals. Here we go. Of course, this is not your best airlines in the world, right? Korean Air. 29,000 peso. 29,000 peso. Last night it was 25. And this is using Emirates. But let's just select it. 29,000 peso. Let's just make sure it goes through and click so they don't overcharge. Let's just look at it. Book it now. Let's book it now. Leaving out on JFK, 1,300 hours. Oh, wow, okay. It's a direct flight. 22 hours. Book your ticket. Let's see here. All right, let's just see. Let's just book it. All right. Okay, we found your ticket. All right, economy. Here it is. All right, there it is right there. 29,000 peso. All right, hold on. Let's accept that. We're going to go to gate, whatever that is. But anyway, this kind of gives you an idea. Okay, All right. All right, here we go. Here's standard ticket. Here we go. 29,000. 864. You can book it. If you want a flexible ticket, in a flexible ticket, it says it gives you availability. Flexible ticket will give you availability to change your ticket at any time within as long as 24-hour notice. So that adds another let's see, 29, $100. So that adds another $100. No, not $100. $80 to the ticket. So you can book these. Let's see, 29. Let's see, 6,000. $100. I'm so sorry. It is adds $100 to the ticket. I was wrong. 6,000 peso, $120. So if you wanted to book this one, it's just book it. We'll just book it, and we'll book it and see what the exact price is. That way, there's no games. So if you do these and search these out, they're there. Here we go. Okay. Okay, check luggage, my name, address, a credit card number, the whole contact information, ready to go. So you can see that the flights are still available right now. Will it change? Yeah. Now, the tickets I looked at last night for April, this one I just looked now is for March the 18th to April the 8th. I just picked numbers. March 18th, which is 1 month from now. So there you go. Kind of gives you an idea. 29,000 pesos, 30,000 pesos, $600. So $600 plus whatever. All right, let's check it out. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because some people will tell me, man, you can't find no ticket for that. Man, you can't do that. Well, we just did it. I ought to try my travel and adventure. I found 2 cheap tickets there. So a big problem is the farmers sell the pigs quick before they die. I heard United is trying to block PAL from doing direct flights. Oh, are they really? Are they? I didn't know that. Yeah, you don't buy pork. I don't even eat any pork, of course. Philly has to pour all the jet fuel it takes for a month to get there. So they cannot just quickly add flights to Manila and other airports. Let's see. This one is going through Korean Air. It's not everybody's favorite, so that's okay. This is Korean Air. Let's see. This one. Let's check out some more. Korean Air. Let's check out more. Now this is a Philippine airline flight. Philippine Airlines direct flight. This one right here. They have 14 deals. Now this is 30,000 peso. So $600 round trip from that time. Of course, now Skyscanner decides to load on this phone. But it kind of gives you an idea. And I did that on just a regular old browser. So I use this one. I use Travel and Adventures Club. And you can actually, later, this email later, let's plan a trip. But what we can do is, when you want to go, let's just say, when does anybody want to go? Let's just say I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. I want to get there. I want to come back. Shirts, round trip flights. Country. Let's go from Cebu. Let's go from Cebu to JFK. Let's see. A few flights. Manila. Okay, now these are just, if you're wanting to go Manila and Cebu, they're $50. Cebu Pacific, Pacific Airlines, Air Asia is $50. So, anyway, I don't get on there and search because people aren't interested in that. I even tried East Coast everything. I'd stop in Japan. Yeah, in fact, these are direct flights here. These are direct flights out of JFK. But then again, too, if you're living in Kansas City, you got to get from Kansas City. Well, do what I used to. I used to fly from Daytona to JFK. I get a cheap ticket. I don't know, $50, $80. And then get JFK and then fly out. It was easy for me to do that. It's just 2 flights. It's just departing from, let's just say JFK, because that's really a hotbed there. All the internationals come out of there anyway, right? Or Dallas. Let's see. Let's say to Cebu. Cebu. Here it is, Mactan, Cebu. It's just changed. Yeah, from 19th. Okay, done. Now this particular flight is from the 19th of February to the 26th of February. What's the date today? Which is 5 days from now. So we'll see what that says. It's loading up. We're flying East Coast, LAX to the Philippines, direct to Manila. Yeah. Yeah. Scott, that's the way to do it. Flying from East Coast to LAX. Yeah, okay. Are you? That's the way to do it. Yeah. All right, so here we go. It's 562 results. One stop. This is through PAL. There it is. Next week. You want to come next week? 32,000 peso. One stop direct. It's 2 hours. No, 21 hours. 21 hours to Manila and then down. So there you go. That's for JFK. Here you can get 2 stop or 3 stop, whatever. 1 stop's the best. You want 2 stop, you can get the 2 stop. The 2 stops basically same. Now these are going PAL. This is PAL. This is the one's going through Korean airport partly. So you got to go through Korea there on that one. So there's some 2 stops. You got to stop in Korea. Direct flight, 32,000 peso. Direct flight. Okay, I'll get off of this. Okay. I talked to my friend at Philippine Airlines. He's saying they're overbooked every flight now. Philippines that bump off lower price ones first. Well, let's just book this one. Let's just see. Let's just see if I can book it. Let's just see right here. All right, let's just pick this one. Let's just pick this one at 32,000, the top one. There's one in there for 29, but we won't book that one. We'll say that's too cheap. All right, let's book it. Details. Make sure it's flight in. Yeah, flight in. PAL, flight out. PAL, Cebu. Okay, let's see. All right, direct flight, 21 hours. All right, details. Let's book it. Let's book it. Let's just book it. 32,000 peso. That's $640. We'll book it. We're going there now. We're going to book it. Loading. Okay. So we can, 1 adult, no children. That's for 1 adult, no children. New York JFK. Going out the 19th and coming back to 20, what did I say, 25th, right? 25th. Book. All right, let's just book that one. Book that one. Baggage is included. Go to gate. Here, we're going to gate. Okay. And this particular one is coming out. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let me see here. Any additional fees? Air flight delay. Okay. Nope, no other fees. So here is the total, 32,000. 32,000. Now you can have the administration's fee included. The quick refund is not included. If you want that included, you have to pay another $22. $22 for quick refund. So like refund within 24 hours of the notice. So if it's like that. But of course your flight's confirmed. So basically all I have to do is fill all this in, my credit card, all the information in. I can book a flight. So you can book them now, today, for next week. So, and that's what I was saying last night. You can book these flights for right now. And no bumps. Why don't I just put my name and address all in except for the credit card? Well, I can put it in. Doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters. Oh, frequent flyer. I got a frequent flyer card, so I can actually save more money on that. So there are flights available today. Tomorrow, don't know. Next week, don't know. Today there. How many stops? 1. 21 hours. In fact, my buddy just booked this last night. He booked this ticket right here. He booked this one last night. A JFK. 21-hour flight. 21-hour, 25-minute flight. New York City, JFK. Economy ticket. 1 stop. 1 stop's in Manila. And then you have a 2-hour wait. And then the baggage is included. And then you arrive here. Arrive in Cebu. I'm looking at these other ones here. 32,000, 32,000. There's some here 90,000, 23,000, and we won't use those there. So now here's one right here. This is through Korean Air. See the Korean Air, 32,000. So if you want to use Korean. Now, PAL has, now this is direct flight, JFK economy. Let's just check it out. Let's just check it out. Just go in detail. Okay. So you could, let's see, it's going up here. Okay, okay, we can almost there. So Bravo Fly has it, Skyscanner, 32,000. February the 19th, come back to 26th, 32,407. Cebu Mactan Airport. So you can easily book these tickets. I would, you know, if it's really cheap way, you want to go back visit family, you know, $500-600. I've never been able to get tickets for less than $1,500. People are telling me it's $1,500. I'm going, why? I just checked the thing. How could it be $1,500? But what it is it's probably the airlines trying to get things. Economy duration, Bravo Fly, 32,000 peso. Let's see here, 32,000 peso. Flight details. Here it is. One stop, 2 hours. There it is, right there. JFK. So JFK at 12. You get there 2,200 hours. Cebu, 2 hours. JFK. One stop's in Manila, and then down. Okay. What are the dates on those tickets? Which ones? I just put in dates. These last tickets here are from the 19th of February to the 25th. I just threw those numbers in. I don't know. I can pick any one you want. Here's name. Two pieces of luggage are included. You can actually have two. Okay, let's see here. Kevin, it's steep. This is steep. I gotta go. All right, see you later. Thank you so much for the super chat. Never mind. Thank you. Sorry I got onto this. How much? Skyscanner and text when you return their site will boost the prices. Surliner. Well, Skyscanner will do that, but all you gotta do is clear your browser. So all you do is go in here, like where my browser is. Let's see here. Let's see here. All you do is go right here in your browser and you clear it off, like right here. See, this is what I do. And just clear out and clean off your browser, put it back in, and it'll pull it back up again. In fact, I just did it. And I don't have my other phones right here. I just did it. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's just do it again. Let's do it again. But it's like anything else. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do it again. Check deals. No, I don't want to check deals. Let's just do it again. All right, let's plan a trip again. All right, we're just gonna plan a trip again. All right, let's just plan a trip. JFK Mactan. Let's change the dates. Instead, listen, I'm going out next week. Let's just say I'm going out March the 4th, and I'm coming back the 18th. Done and nonstop. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna search. Here's the date. So it's loading. So you could actually, hold on, it's loading. It's 562, 352. Oh, it's changing. Excuse me, it's changing. It's 409 results. So you're gonna see results here. So the prices may change. In fact, they've gotten cheaper. Okay, here's PAL. And here's Korean Airlines. As you can see, the PAL at the top and the Korean Airlines at the bottom. I don't know if that's clear enough. Here, let me back it up. See, Korean Airlines and PAL. So if you're actually coming, see, oops, sorry about that. All right, oh, hold on. All right, here we go. 31,000. It's the shortest. 22 hours and 40 minutes. See, there you go. Now I just picked these dates. I mean, I can go in and book it. I mean, I'm not going to book it, but I can go in and check the price. So here, if I were you guys, I'd check these out if you were coming this way. 32,000. Here we go. Let's just check PAL, direct flight. It is 22 hours and 40 minutes. Let's just do it. Just check the details, okay? Just check the details. It's an overnight flight, as you guys would guess, of course. And Netflix, you guys watch Netflix and streaming movies. You arrive 22 hours, 16 hours and 15 minutes there, and then 1 hour. And then 1 hour in Manila on that. Inbound details, Mactan, okay. And then the outbound details. All right, so inbound and outbound. Outbound and inbound. So round trip. All right, let's just go, and let's just go. Let's book this bad boy. All right, let's go here, and we'll book it. Let's book it. We're gonna book it, and then that way you'll know. That way people can't say. All right, here we go. All right, it's we're going to March. This is right. This is in March now, guys. We're gonna book this one. We're gonna take it to where and book it. And then you can actually get a good idea. Is it going to be constant? I don't know. What I would do, I'd check it out. I get so many people. Now this one right here is Bravo Fly. I never heard of Bravo Fly, but there's Kiwi, Trip.com, Bravo Fly. There's a lot of these guys out here doing this stuff. All right, here we go. Mactan, one stop, passenger. All right, here's the information again. Same thing we had before. Same thing we had before. And then I can put in my name, phone number, address, and all that stuff there, luggage and all that. Return flight, 2 pieces of luggage covered. Full flex, free cancellation, 90% value back, customer service. You can get a new ticket, whatever you need to do, and that's going to cost you $60, $70 to add to that ticket if you want that right there. And in that case, that'd be okay. You're flying cheap anyway, right? So add $70 to it for free cancellation ability, and that's where you do it. A lot of times you're getting a ticket. So there you go. So there you go, $70 added to the 31,000, which is 620. So it gets to be 670. Yeah, $60, $70, 680. Okay, it's okay now. Tom, I don't think the flights you're flying are not direct. Scott! They're direct flights. Here, there's right here. Direct. JFK. Look. Direct. 20 overnight stay. 21 hours. 21 hours. Of course, they're direct flights. If you're flying PAL, now this one's is PAL. Hold on, let's check the other one. The other one's Korean Air, direct flight. Hold on. Yeah, no, here it is right here. Direct flights, one stop. You can't get any better than that. One stop's in Manila. 22 hours and 40 minutes. See it? It's direct flight. Usually when you're coming in, you come from U.S. and then many times always about 15-hour flights. It's always 15-hour flights, and they stop in Taipei, and then you spend whatever time there, 1 or 2 hours, or wherever there, or Tokyo or Japan. I stopped there many times, and it's then 15 hours, and then fly in here. The long layover, yes, please be prepared. This is a long layover. Here's another one. Okay, here we go. This will give you an idea. This is exactly what it is. See the one stop? See the one stop, one stop, one stop? That's direct flight. How could you, now if you want 2 stops, they have 2 stops, so you can stop again if you want. You stop in Korea, no worries. These are direct flights. There's no reason why direct flights. 22 hours on the plane, you better believe, because you got 12 hours. Now, guys, remember, you have 12-hour difference. So 22 hours showing here, but it's going to be longer than that. This is the shortest flight. There is another shorter flight than this one. 21 hours, 22 hours. Yeah, 21 and 22 hours. Now here's a 2-stop, here's a 3-stop. They even have a 3-stop. But I wouldn't want to go 2-stop, a 3-stop. Yeah. Forget it, 1 stop. Here's a 1 stop right here. Cathay Pacific, here's one, Cathay. Now everybody loves Cathay, right? Cathay Pacific, 1 stop. Here it is right here. Let's look at the details. I can't stand that. Okay. Cathay Pacific. Overnight flight, the 777, 343 seat laid out. Okay. Meals provided. Okay. Let's see. One stop. New York, JFK. 21 hours. One stop. And it goes all the way to Mactan. This one stops in Manila for 2 hours. So you're stopping in Manila for 2 hours. Okay, enough of that. I'm tired. That's enough of that. It's 16 hours, 30 minutes, JFK to Manila. Korean Air is actually a good airline. So is Asiana out of Korea. I've never had a late flight or bad one. Cannot say that about Delta. Delta got me 18 hours late. I've never flown Korean Air. I don't know. If you go to third-party site for tickets, you'll run into airlines that have overbooked and high chance of waiting for cancellation. Airport. Better go directly to whatever airline website. My bag showed up 3 days later. Wow. Yeah, Trent. I looked earlier today, and the cheapest I could find was $1,000 for my Air Manila. There you go, Bill. Mercado Sotria, I've seen quite a few get bumped at LAX. I bought some, I'd say, cheap prices. I have to say I've never had that problem, and I buy cheap all the time. And I've flown here, I don't know, 5, 6 times. Never really had a problem. Never had a problem. Even when my company booked the tickets when I was in U.S., they would always book the cheap tickets, and never really had a problem. You know, the Southwest and all those, but I never really had a problem on those. Even if they overbook them, you'll still get the same rate. It's not like you get killed. You know, it's like, oh man, I overbooked. You may have to wait. Well, okay, same rate. You know, would you rather pay 600 or 500 or even 700 compared to 1,800? These tickets yesterday, day before yesterday, were $1,800, $1,700. I heard the same thing about the pigs. Farmers know all their pigs will be killed if only one or two is sick, so they don't report it, don't sell them. They do. They sell them very fast. They do it on purpose. Yeah, most airlines will prioritize people that bought their tickets on site or bought their budget tickets third. Yeah, a lot of times too on these browsers, just clear out your browser and people won't even know where it's coming from, your IP address. And if you use the VPN, it doesn't matter. I used to use VPN all the time, but my internet doesn't support it, and then I don't have to worry about it. But a lot of times they don't care. They just churn and burn the tickets because this is about the sales, right? Per PAL flight, yeah. PAL is thinking of doing his raffle on guaranteed seat on their flights, like do for upgrades. Korean Air 619 round trip. There you go. Korean Air, you can't beat it. You can't beat it through Ichon. I booked today, and there were no direct flights to Manila throughout stopping in Japan, but mine was one-way flight. Maybe that makes a difference. It does, Scott. It does. It makes a big difference if it's one-way or not. I will use my reward points to pay for my flight when I do book. JG, you have a lot of points. And I tell you what, I've never used any of my points before. I never have used them. I'm going to use them when I book again in the future. I've never used any of my points, and I have, I don't know, many points. Never even thought about it. What search are you using to find those flights? What search? What do you mean, what search? What search? What company? Well, here, I'll show it to you. This company. It's called Skyscanner. Or you can use, it's just pull up Travel and Adventures. That's the other one I use. This one I got a good price on. Hold on. I can't spell and ADB ENTURES CLUB. This is another one I use. This one right here. It does okay. Let's see. All right. Korean Air 650. Yes, 650. This is This one here as I use. Travelandadventuresclub.com. Online reservation. This is the one I use right here. It's called travelandadventures.club. This one that I use. It's called travelandadventures.club. It's in my description. I use that one too. It uses Jet Radar, which is this is their page. This is really their page. They do a lot of great deals, tickets. I booked some. This is how we booked their hotel rooms instead of booking. I got better rate than booking. Detroit, I see cheapest $890 round trip. But even that is cheap. Man, they were $1,500 last week. A friend of ours had a ticket for May. She found out today that the airline canceled the flight and refunded her money. Not sure why. I don't know. JFK direct flights leave from PAL leave at 1:45 a.m. Ever taken a cruise ship or boat from LA to the Philippines? I never have. I'm heading out now. Good night, Judy Fisher. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time, and thank you so much, my wonderful, wonderful mom. We love you. Sorry Ruth was not here. Is it feasible? Imagine you take 2 weeks to get there. Yeah, take care, Judes. Here are the dates I'm looking at: 4/15 to 7/18. Mark King. Okay, 4/15. Are you looking at the dates to go? 4/15 to 7/18. All right, let's look. That's one I just had on. 4/15 to 7/18. Too hot? Okay, yeah, no worries. Well, let me turn on the air there, darn. Boy, it is hot in there, huh? There you go. All right, let's check it out just for the heck of it. There we go. Let's see. Good night, Judy. Anthony, well saying. I purchased economy tickets to the Philippines. I found the cheapest way in business class when you're at the airport. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I always did that. How you cruise normally say close land. Are you going to try the cargo ship? That 3-week cruise not my list. Yeah. They all say one stop. Okay, here we go. Oh, they don't all say one stop. There's 2 stop. There's some in here 3 stop. What do you mean they all say one stop? That's the deal that I pulled up here. It's 1 stop. Okay. Here you go, Mark. There you go. Here's Korean. Here's PAL. All right, let's try this one. 31,000 JFK. There you go. There you go. Let's see. 23 hours. I never heard of PVG. Who's PVG? I never heard of that one. See details. Who's PVG? Overnight flight. Oh, it's China Eastern. Oh, overnight flight. Okay. China Eastern. 23 hours. 1 stop. All right. 2. Okay. Enough of that. Let's see. Direct flights to JFK. Say 16:30, but really 15:03 with daylight savings. Ah, okay. Where is the stop? Manila. Scott, Manila. Manila. Always. Manila's always stop. Very rarely do you find the stops. Every once in a while you find one that goes directly. PAL's about the only one to go directly to Cebu, but a lot of them stop in Manila. Not really. The guy said a huge ship is everyone with ways, never bothered. No one stop. Just direct flight. My security stop over in Japan's Point. 1 stop direct is non-stop. Direct. That's why we got direct flight PAL LAX. Not direct. Tom, the ticket's cheaper. You take a longer flight. Yeah, they no. They range in prices. They vary. I didn't know largest vessel had been as 21st. It was cheaper to book from your end. That way you probably avoid. I don't know. I don't know if it's cheaper or not. No, not really. I think it's the same price. I think it's the same price. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's see here. Let's see if I can sort this. Let's see if I can sort this differently. All right, this flights. Let's see here. Economy. I was going to try to sort it. Let's see if I can sort it differently. Like this one right here is one. All right, one stop. Leave 4:25 and arrive at 3:40 a.m. Saturday, the July 18th. So you left on what day? And then that's in Manila. And then you fly out of Manila. Oh, that's July. I'm sorry. Let's look at the detail. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. 3 hours. Not really giving me here. Let's see here. Let me do this. Let me change this here. See if I can find it. Trips. Business class. Let's try business class on it, just for the heck of it. I see President Scott. Direct means no stops. Yeah, Scott, where's you have changed airports in Tokyo? I see President Tarte's pulling out. I don't know. I'm back, Big Daddy. How you doing? One hit sky over 1,000 feet long, about 1,000 feet wide. Scooter, I agree. I've had that once. Never again. Never transfer. Bill. Yep. Okay. Tom's like this. Investigates. Bad. Mitch, did he find it? He didn't find it, did he? He didn't find it, did he? Oh man. Business class. 158,000 peso. So $3,000 for business class. Let's not go business class no more. Let's go economy. $3,000 business class. Yeah, let's see here. Let's try it this way. All right, let's try it this way. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I've been going on and on. I found it on railroad tracks to no kill. Conductor says listen to the rails for alien. That's making me laugh. Good morning, Joseph. How you doing, McCoff? How you doing? Welcome. You can use filters to put one stop, two stops, wherever you want. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's do it again here. What I'm trying to do, since this is the new app for me. I'm not even used to this app. Here, let's see. Economy. I'm trying to find flight here. I'm trying to see here where it says here flights. Let's try dates. All right. Hidden by filters. I got my filters on. Let's see here. Reset. Clear all filters. There we go. Let's do it again. All right. Flights. So put the dates in. All right. Okay, so I can't get it to work again. Let's see, Scoot. We're having a research people looking for ET. Ah, the prices in Tokyo, of course. Yeah. Paid dinner. You fly from Mars. Mitch, good morning and welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Most folks are going to Manila. There's no American Airlines that have nonstop flights right from US to most stopping in Japan. So what is it now? Most folks are going to Manila. There are no American Airlines. Yeah, American Airlines that have nonstop flights direct from US to Manila. They're stopping in Japan. What are you talking about? Let's see. Who's stopping in? The flights are stopping in Japan? Not the ones that I saw. Let's see. Now my internet's loading. Anthony Keller, good morning. Yeah, Osifence, you're right about that. It's all that's going to change. Everything's going to change. I don't know when, but I can't get into that. Scoot, I don't know if it's going to be on the internet, but did talk to Boz. Yeah, exactly. I know Filipino families here, and now it says just my wife and husband worked at local. Yeah, there's a lot of, actually, alien life, humans. Mitch, I laugh about UFO people. One stop is usually Japan. One stop here is showing Manila. One stop is showing Manila, and then Manila to Cebu. But I'm going from JFK to Cebu. I don't know if you guys are going to JFK to Manila. It may be showing one stop in Japan. Are you doing JFK to Cebu? I'm using Cebu because you don't want to go through Manila unless you live up there, of course, right? Let's just do this game here. Let's do this, and let's do this. Let's go April. May is to May. There you go. May, and return on 24. Done. I'm looking to see. I'm loading. Still, and my internet's dying here. It's not, I can't, my internet's not working. Sorry about that. Yes, Tom. Right, Manila is the normal one, yeah. Rich D, so yeah, everybody stops there. But fly to Cebu if you can and see. The flights are showing, the one stop is showing from JFK or LAX to Manila, and that's the one stop. And then 2 hours in Manila, and Manila to down to Cebu. So it's actually flight is one stop. JFK to Manila, 22 hours. Then Manila, 2 hour wait in Manila, go through the customs and stuff. And then Manila to Cebu. And it's 3 hours later. So 22, 23, 24. So 24, 25 hours you arrive there. So 21, 22 hours from Cebu, from LAX to, or JFK to Manila. That's the one stop. And then one stop from Manila down to Cebu. What it says here, I don't know. Yeah, JG, we have secret flying cars too. Let's see. Rapid. I don't know. So Manila is the normal one then. Davo Don, I want a pencil thin mustache also. Hey, it's been almost 3 hours. Guess what? I think I'll call the stream. And my internet's still not loading there. But I got it here, the old one here. Let's see, let me look. 21 hours and 50 minutes. Then it goes down to to Manila, and then Manila down to Cebu. You have to wait 3 hours in Manila, though. That's the only problem, using the same airlines. Devil Don, original invaders. Thanks, Don. You killed the stream with your mustache. He didn't kill it. We'll stay on another 4 hours. Devil Don. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming on stream today. I want to thank everybody spending their valuable time with me today. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to all. And hopefully everybody's having a great Valentine's Day. No, it's so funny how they claim see and everything. Yeah. That's okay. There was actually, there's actually plenty of people talking about that here, about the aliens. They actually had a place here I saw on the news where they thought they saw aliens. Is that 21 hours actually airtime? Yes, airtime. Now I don't know how they can do the zones. You know how they do this because there's 12-hour difference. So it's 12 hours. It says here JFK to Manila, 21 hours and 50 minutes. That's all it says. And then from Manila, 3 hours, and then down to Cebu. And the flight to Cebu is an hour. Let's see. God bless. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Mitch Brumwell, far cry from prototype, working a craft. How much would it cost to take NASA Space Airlines? So cheap, so cheap. Hey, no worries about that. Hey, the guy that invented, listen, don't laugh. There's a guy who invented a car here that flies. And it's done by the gyro blades. Just same as a drone. Filipino. Looks pretty cool. They're actually a U.S. company that was looking to buy the rights for that. So they're wanting that to become a thing. But the problem is you get in FAA, you get in other things. Now that's here in the Philippines. How many people would want one of those bad boys? But there you get into problems, right? Mork and Mindy, yeah. Yeah, walks. That's exactly what it is. White walks. Yeah. Spacecraft time machine. God bless, Rich D. Thank you. I left you a cryptic message on your funds and today. Check it out. Okay, Long? All right, we got it. Yeah. The day of the earth. Bye, guys. See you. Jam. See you. Ignat. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody, for coming on live stream today. It's been 2 hours, 52 minutes. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. God bless everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. May you guys have a great and wonderful evening. Sleep well. And thank you, everybody, for always coming on a stream. And thank you for a wonderful day. God bless everybody. Thank you.